Hi everyone, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I know that I started this stream like a little bit on the late side here. I had a bad migraine earlier, but I'm feeling better now, so I thought I'd do like a late night cozy stream for anyone who would enjoy the vibes. And yeah, thank you so much. Hi Meow and hi Andrew. Hi Pylite, it's great to see you all. Hi Leary and Joelle, the howdy partner. I love that. Oh, Andrew, I'm glad you like the puddles emote. I've always kind of wondered if, you know, I don't know if puddles is iconic enough to be like a good emote sort of thing, but there is something very joyous and cute about that puddles love emote. Like, she looks so happy and she's pink to match the hearts, so there is something satisfying about it. Yeah, I still gotta think about like all the new emotes I could commission. It's so wild. We went from like 5 to 19 in a few weeks. First there was that like jump from 5 to 9, and now it went from 9 to 19. Very exciting stuff. I haven't even done the animated ones yet. And hi, Big Man Satan fan. Oh, it's amazing to see you. I see that Dusty hype. Everything feels right in the world because Dusty is back on my bed for now, although she's currently like bathing it up. So I kind of feel like I'm not gonna focus in on her right now because she's really busy. She's going after them paws, I think, right now. I think she's licking her paws like crazy. But it feels really good to have her on the bed. Maybe I'm coaxing her back after, you know, kind of losing her for a bit. Gotta manipulate Dusty to get back on the bed here. I'm also trying to do an Arwen cosplay, which is kind of funny. I was like, you know what? Wouldn't it be cute to cosplay Arwen while visiting the Shire? I thought that since I'm starting so late, I don't know if it would be smart to be like, hey y'all, let's tackle a big build today. So I thought, why not play in one of my favorite islands and maybe try to tackle some decorating and work towards finishing it. There are still some areas that need like detailing and some things to do. And oh look, maybe we could start off with a concert, except for I don't think it's late enough for a concert. But look, KK Slider's here. We got a few kitties and Alfonso here. I would really like to do Alfonso's Happy Home Paradise account or house at some point, because have y'all seen Alfonso's theme that he asks for? He asks for like a starry cake dream. It sounds amazing. I really want to do that sometime. And hi, Serenity. It's amazing to see you. Oh, thank you for the kind words. A forest life at night. Yeah, just like old times. Had to sleep off that migraine, and now I'll probably be up until 3 a.m. FML. Oh, thank you, Joelle. Y'all are so sweet. Your moon headdress is everything. Yeah, I kind of wish I had that one that like Arwen wears. Have you all seen the one that Arwen wears at the end of Return of the King when she's like marrying Aragorn? So I kind of like wore this to try to match the energy, but it is not really the same. So let me show you all this. Alright, isn't that beautiful? I kind of wish I had that, and I'm sure I could probably find something on Etsy, but you know what? That would probably be a lot of money. So I think I'm good with my moon headdress for now. But yeah, these are the kind of vibes I'm trying to do. Like, this is my little green dress right here. I'm trying to do Arwen vibes. Alright. Arwen circa 2021 when she discovers green eyeshadow. But yeah, how are you all today? How is your Saturday and your weekend going? Not a migraine. I get those quite often, sadly. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Andrew. Not another migraine sufferer. My theory with my migraine today, I think that like I've had too many like mood swings and like just really high highs and too much craziness going on with the news of getting partner. Plus I didn't really sleep that good the night that I got partner. And then like I streamed long the next day. I guess I was waiting for a migraine pretty much. And hi Adarity, welcome in. How are you tonight? Mighty Owl, hey. Oh, thank you so much. I look ethereal. It's one of my favorite words. When I was a teenager, I used to always look for ethereal music, and I wore like all these like fluttery sheer sleeve ethereal stuff. One of my favorite words. How are you today, Mighty Owl? Need a dusty emote? Big Vol fan, Stream Dad. We do in fact have a dusty emote. You're just always on your Xbox or whatever it is that you watch Twitch on. We have one. It's a follower emote. It's not your fault though. It's Twitch's fault. They need to get on follower emote accessibility for mobile. But we do have one. I'll spam it for you. Dude, there's something weird going on. Like, whenever I click an emote, like, it offers me to turn it into, like, some sort of frickin', like, I don't know, like, it wants me to put glasses on them. I don't know if there's some sort of thing going on now. Like, look, Pudge. He has glasses. Like, it wants me to do that. I don't know why it, like... Does anyone else have that going on? Let's do Melba with shades, like Flurry with shades, Tabby with shades, Olivia with shades. Let's just show them all off. I don't know why my Twitch thing is doing this to me. Oh, and hi Nimly. I'm so honored and blushing to have a fellow hi Elven lover here in my chat while I'm dressed up like as an Arwen cosplay. Or at least I'm trying to. How are you today, Nimly? What have you gotten up to? Oh, you're on a PS4? How dare I get the console wrong that my stream dad is watching Twitch. I knew it was Xbox or one of those ones, you know. You and your kids and your Xboxes and your PlayStations. That sucks about your migraine. Those aren't easy to deal with. Glad you're better now. Oh, thank you, Joelle. Yeah, I have this really cool medicine that really knocks them out. If y'all have heard of like triptan medicine for migraines, I freaking love those things. But I appreciate it. I know sometimes you struggle with migraines too, or headaches, Joelle, so thank you for the kind words. Oh, and hi Bree! Thanks for popping in for a bit. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a nice weekend and enjoying the Animal Crossing update still. I hope the hype is still alive for the Animal Crossing update, because I still feel like I'm just getting started on everything. I was thinking that you were complimenting Arwen. Kudos. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Loki child. I did try. Congratulations on getting partner. Oh, thank you, Bree. Yeah, it was just a few days ago. I guess this is my second partnered stream. But it kind of feels like, you know, business as usual now. It was a really, like, amazing achievement, but it kind of feels like now I can get back to my routine and my goals, and I guess getting partner doesn't really, you know, fundamentally change anything about like your streaming experience, but it's an amazing accomplishment, and it really, like, I don't know, it takes a lot of pressure off, and Like, if I hadn't gotten partner, I would have been worried about starting my stream this late because I would have been like, well, I have that application out, and what if I don't average enough viewers today because I started late? And it's so nice not to have to freaking worry about that stuff anymore. So that's a really big relief for me. Let's go and see what the Abel's sisters have today for fun. Oh, thank you, Nimly. I love you too. I saw that you posted these really cool like roller skates online, Nimly. Are you getting into like roller skating? Oh, Crumpet! Amy makes an amazing Arwen. Thank you. Now I just need to learn the Elvish. Have y'all ever heard like Liv Tyler do the Elvish? Apparently she can still do it to this day. Like, if she goes on some sort of night show, like with one of those like night show hosts and they interview her, they often ask her to do like the Elvish stuff, the sort of things that she would say to like the ring wraiths, like, I don't know, I need to up my impressions. Look at these random like football uniforms. These are kind of killing me. Really like jock aesthetic here. Yeah, I don't know if a lot of this stuff is calling to me today. Oh, and hi, Katie. Oh, that's okay that you can't stay. It's really nice of you to stop by and say hello. And I hope you're having a nice weekend, Katie. Thanks for all your support and hype in yesterday's first partnered stream. Love you, Katie. Brenna! Oh, I hope you enjoy your gift sub. And those new emotes. Good to see you, Brenna Berry. Oh, another ethereal compliment. Thank you, Katie. Y'all are so sweet. And hi, Chloe. Welcome in, Chloe. You're up late, Chloe. Are you having a late night over there in the UK? Oh my gosh, we're on a day other than 3/19 today. We're on March 20th, which is actually the anniversary of New Horizons in general. And even though it's a different sunset than normal, I still kind of dig the vibes. It's not like as yellow of a sunset, but it's still like really lovely. Also, why are all these tree branches everywhere? Like, this is my eternal frustration with this game. It's like the tree branches. Oh god. They are my nemesis. Oh, it was nice of you to drop by to say hi, Crumpet. And I hope you have an amazing night also. I'll see you around Discord and see you next time. You haven't gotten Happy Home Paradise yet, Brenna? Aw, I'm glad you're taking it slow, and I'm glad you've still got plenty to look forward to. I guess we've been listening to Donkey Kong for a while. We could start to play a different playlist. That might be good. Oh, thank you for checking out the quotes. I love the quote command. Arwen speaking Elvish is badass. Yeah, I love Liv Tyler's voice. Liv Tyler's voice is really, like, she has a pretty voice. She would make a good, like, ASMR Twitch streamer. I hope she's up to some good stuff. I've always liked Liv Tyler. Branches add spice. They always spawn in the most annoying places in my islands. Like, one just fell on my picnic blanket over there. They get on my nerves. I've been watching Christmas movies, so I'm wide awake. Slept for so long last night, though. Aw, that feels good. I'm feeling pretty good, too, after a long nap, Chloe. What Christmas movies have you been watching? Some of the classics, or more modern ones? I always drop 14 branches, or 16, at the back of my island, hidden somewhere. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I might actually do that. I didn't really know you could do that. Thank you for the tip. I guess it kind of reminds me of that tip about fossils. You can do the same thing with fossils, like bury maybe 6 behind your museum, and then you don't have to worry about them anymore. My weeds aren't the lovely, like, yellow weeds anymore. That kind of bums me out. But I still think that it's a pretty day in Bywater, and even without the pretty yellow weeds that I like so much. Mystica, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate that. Alright, so I figured we could do some detailing today, and something else that I have this list of outfits that I would like to give my Bywater villagers, so we could play like a little bit of Arwen Santa Claus today, and maybe order some things to give to my villagers. They've been walking around with just their standard clothes for quite a while now, so I do want to boost my friendship with them and maybe get some of my first pictures. Did you all know that I have never gotten a villager picture in New Horizons before? Like, I need to step up my villager picture game. I also need to get out of this terraforming hat because it's not cute. I like really bad modern Christmas movies. I watch Single All the Way and The Cinderella Story, Christmas Wish. That sounds really funny, Chloe. Single All the Way. That's why I thought I would ask you, because when I think of Christmas movies, I think of the ones that everyone's seen a million times, like Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph and all that good stuff, but I know that like every Christmas there's always some like somewhat cringy like modern Christmas movies that come out. I think the most famous of which is that Elf one. That actor always kind of scares me a little. The elf actor. Alright, so I might try to fill up my order queue with things to give some of these villagers. One of them's a Luigi outfit. I'm not entirely sure if I can order that or not. Back in the older games, these Mario items and Zelda items, they used to be like, you could only get them from fortune cookies, but hey, it looks like I can order that. So this is for Alfonso. Alfonso will be a Luigi cosplay. Oh, and hi, Pepper! Good to see you, Pepper. Thanks for dropping by. How are you tonight? Those yellowy weeds always remind me of you. I'm glad that some weed reminds me of you, Joelle. That really means a lot. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. We'll order something for each of my villagers. The sweetheart dress is for Kiki. I've been playing since release, and I only just got my first villager photo yesterday. Oh, really, Lauren? That makes me feel a little bit less alone, but I actually do know that there are people similar to me that, like, are a bit lazy about the whole, like, giving villagers gifts thing. So, I know that we are not alone, Lauren. I've heard this from my chat before, that you're either two different types of player. You're the type of player that goes really hardcore and like their whole house is lined with villager photos, or you have like none of them. There's very often not an in-between those two camps. And another camp that's pretty funny is the exterior decorator versus interior decorator camp. Sometimes that is also a very polarizing one. And I am firmly in one of those camps as well. You are very powerful if you can do all of these things at once. Exterior decorating, interior decorating, collecting villager photos like a boss. That is a special variety of Animal Crossing player I cannot match. If only I could, you know, just make Animal Crossing my job here. Then maybe I could match that. Oh look, we really spelled farmer correctly there. That really was some good results there. I'm glad you enjoyed the movie, Chloe. It sounds like a really funny title. Like I'm just dying over the a single Christmas thing, but it sounds really funny. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Hi, Iris. I hope your weekend's been good too. I read a little bit about how your weekend's going on Discord, and I hope you're recovering from your booster shot, and I hope you've been enjoying Cozy Animal Crossing. Let me know when you're ready for like a tour, Iris. I want to tour your new masterpiece. Iris has been working on this abandoned core island, which is one of my favorite themes of all time. It is my mission one day to make a cool abandoned core island. Alright, we're going down the list here. I feel like an Arwen Santa Claus right now. The wrapping paper might be a problem. I don't really know everyone's favorite colors. I'm just gonna use whatever is at the shop. I'm too lazy to get the correct wrapping paper. The Christmas movies are always really predictable, but I like them for some reason. Just lighthearted fun. Yeah, it sounds like the concept of like comfort movies or comfort shows. Sort of like why I like watching Dark over and over. Like, you know what's gonna happen, but it's still cozy to watch. Oh, and hi, Invisible Man. Oh, you like Elf? Oh shoot, Bree. I just like trashed Elf. And then someone likes Elf. I hope you don't take too much offense. I actually haven't seen it. I don't know, I see posters for it all the time, and the actor kind of like throws me off a bit. He looks a little too big to be an elf. I want to get the pom-pom pern outfit for Pansetti. Single All the Way has Jennifer Coolidge in it, which drew me to watch it. Ooh, I don't know who that is, but I bet if I googled her, I would be into it. I am a bi queen. Oh, and hi, Mystica. Sad I haven't found you before now. Hi, the style and vibe of your island are just amazing. Ooh, that's super sweet of you to say. Stuff like that really means a lot to me, and it's nice to meet you, Mystica. Welcome in. At least we found each other now. So, the pom-pom pern outfit, I think Pansetti will rock this. Jules! Happy Saturday to you, Jules! How are you and your sweet doggy? I hope you all are okay. I hope you're having a good weekend, Jules. Love you so much. It's late, can't stay super long, but your stream is always the perfect way to relax. Aw, thank you. That really means a lot. Thank you, Pepper. Mystica! Oh my god. Thank you so much, Mystica. After those sweet words and after meeting for the first time like that you would choose to subscribe right away, that really means a ton to me. My deepest thanks and gratitude and warmest welcome into the Forest fam. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the support. That means a lot and helps a ton. I hope you enjoy the new emotes. We just got partner like the other day, so we just got some fresh new emotes to enjoy, and feel free to check out the Discord as well if you want to use your emotes over in Discord too. Thank you so much, Mystica. Can we get a warm welcome in chat for new member of the Force fam here? And a Shadooper, thank you for the follow. I'm still trying to look for gifts for my villagers here to complete my Arwen Santa Claus arc. I thought about, like, with my go live tweet posting, it's Christmas in the Shire, but that would be like clickbait because I never play in real time. I wonder how Bywater would look in the wintertime. Would it look alright? Oh, okay, we finally like kind of reached our limit here. So that's good. You're in the exterior decorating camp, Lauren. I am also a proud member of that camp. Exterior decorating people, rise up. Oh, chat is cute, Mighty Owl. I give them gifts for the reactions, not for the photos. Oh, yeah. That can result in the same thing, though. Like, you can get their picture, and you can get new reactions. Oh, your town is 30% done, Iris, but you have made a dream address? It's far from a masterpiece, more like a humble sketch. Dude, I would totally be up for visiting that tonight, Iris, if you're down. I would love to see what you have so far, and we could make it a quick run around, but it's up to you and what you're comfortable with, obviously. You look stunning. Oh, thank you, Jules. I'm trying to look like Arwen. Have you ever seen Lord of the Rings, Jules? Also, Jules, did I tell you that I had a dream we went to the Cheesecake Factory together? Do you have opinions on the Cheesecake Factory? I don't think I told you that. I just buy 10 wrapping paper and fill them with 2 coconuts every day. Oh, thanks for the tip, Shadooper. I do think I will run out of clothing items to give them eventually, and I'm not sure how much clothing items really boost your friendship with villagers. So maybe I will switch to some sort of other method, like fruit or coconuts. Any reason why it's coconuts? And Phonics, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Oh no, I see another tree branch. Damn it. And hi, Bianca. It's amazing to see you. Thank you for dropping by. Not me coming in with Amy hating on Elf. Should we try to watch that in Discord sometime, since apparently Elf is like really amazing and I haven't seen it, but I'm trashing it. Like a Christmas hipster. First potatoes, now Elf. What comes next, Shy? What comes next? Stan Jennifer Coolidge makes me want a hot dog real bad. Okay, I have to Google her. So we time traveled to the next day, so now I can get these gifts from my mailbox and wrap them up. Isabel's still talking about TV. Isabel's a TV addict. Poor thing, she doesn't have enough to do in here. He's not really an elf, he's a human that was raised as an elf. Oh, okay. So maybe that's the source of conflict for the movie. I see. Hi, Strawberry. That's the point of the movie. He's not really an elf. Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Oh, thank you, Iris. You're playing Pokemon as usual. Oh, I wish I could expose you again, Jules, but this town is not connected to the internet right now. Darn, couldn't expose Jules playing Pokemon. Thank you so much for all the hype and love for Mystica. Enjoy your new acorn badge. I hope you're having a good night today. I was about to order more gifts, but I think we should chill out and, you know, not spend the whole stream being an Arwen Santa Claus. Let me just get to my mailbox. Something that's really funny about this island is I literally have to terraform to get to my mailbox. That's how dedicated I am to the aesthetic. I could not get to it without terraforming. Oh, and hi, Asia. I'm doing pretty well. I recovered from a migraine earlier and got some extra sleep and rest, and I'm feeling a lot better now. I had a pizza earlier, which felt appropriate for celebrating getting partner. Everyone was telling me yesterday that I should get a pizza. So it was just a cauliflower pizza, though. It was like a healthy pizza. Oh, thank you, Phonics. You're playing in your own island right now, mostly lurking, but had to pop in and say your hair and makeup is beautiful. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I hope you enjoy playing on your island. Oh, I'm glad you and your doggo are cuddling, Jules. That's really sweet. Let's see what Dusty's up to. Speaking of these pets reminded me of Dusty. Looks like she's kind of sacked out. Look at her belly going up and down. Also, my pockets are full the moment I wanted to retrieve my gifts. I love that for me. The Cheesecake Factory? You've never been there, Jules? Yeah, apparently it's famous for having like a menu so big that it's like pretty much a book, the menu. They're really famous for cheesecakes, obviously. The more expensive the gift, the more points you get. So I gift wrapped assessed fossils. Yeah, but then don't they put the fossils in their house? I guess you can just kind of like redecorate it now. Or wait, will they not put them in their house? I don't know. Let me go to the storage and sell some of the stuff. I don't really need this stuff in my storage as much as I just want to plop it in there. Why do I have 2 fishing rods? What am I doing with my life? 2 foreign fruit is worth enough to be worth the most points without changing their interiors, and coconuts are the easiest. Oh, thank you for explaining, Shadooper. I don't really have any coconuts in this island, though. Oh, and hi, Ginger! It's great to see you, Ginger. How are you today? Ginger was so sweet. In my first partnered stream yesterday, Ginger was at work, but she like went into the bathroom to go and say hi. I hope you're having a great evening, Ginger. So give them a wrapped stack of non-native fruits or wrapped gold nuggets, that way they don't decorate their house. Ah, I really appreciate the tips. Oh, and I did Google Jennifer Coolidge. Yeah, I'll have to see if I remember her from some other film. Not really ringing bells looking at her pictures. Thank you everyone for the warm welcome. I just felt your energy and knew I had to support and get to know your community better. Oh, thank you so much, Mystica. Yeah, I look forward to getting to know you better too. Are you playing Animal Crossing right now as well? What sort of island do you have? We get up to a lot of decorating different island themes here. I guess I can only sell the 2 shirts. Jennifer Coolidge says the hot dog line in Legally Blonde. Oh, I haven't seen Legally Blonde, but isn't that the same sort of genre that like Mean Girls is? I feel like I should have watched that when I was younger. Oh, Ginger. I'm sorry to hear. Are you kind of stressed because of the Christmas holidays and stuff? Ginger and I have retail jobs, so this time of year is kind of hard for us. Major hugs, Ginger. Look at your founder badge. Oh, and hi, Kelly. Oh, I'm happy to see you too. How are you tonight, Kelly? My friend used to fill the villager houses with garbage items and fossils in New Leaf and then gift the villagers to people. Oh no. Well, the gifting villagers to people part is nice, but I'm not really sure about the other part. Sometimes villagers having messy houses though, that's just like a sign of like a happy villager, because you know they're always asking for nonsense. They're asking you to catch them fish and bugs and deliver stuff, so sometimes that's just a sign of a well-loved, well-integrated, happy villager. Legally Blonde is amazing, and the musical for it is equally amazing. Oh, okay. I wonder if it's on a streaming service or something. I wonder if I could check it out. Do you like it better or worse than Mean Girls? Which one do you like better? Leah, hey! Oh, it's lovely to see you, Leah. Have you still been enjoying the DLC and stuff? And I'm glad you like the Puddles emote. I guess the Puddles emote is a really nice expression of joy. I always wondered, like I said earlier, like if Puddles is not an iconic enough villager, like not a famous enough villager to be like a good emote, but I think people like Puddles. Or like the emote at least. Yoda Logic, thank you for the follow. I like that username. Oh, and thank you for getting the shout out for Leah. Glad to see that she was last playing New Horizons. Love to see it. You need to watch Legally Blonde? Oh, give me like a little synopsis. IMD synopsis now. No. I've seen 13 going on 30. I mean, it kind of feels like there's this like 2000s era like sort of chick flick thing going on, which I feel like not as many movies similar to that come out anymore these days, but like Bring It On and 13 going on 30, Mean Girls. Is it sort of that sort of thing? Did you have some Karens today, Ginger? I'm really sorry people were mean to you today. You really don't deserve that, Ginger. Ginger's one of the sweetest people on this planet, and she's actually like a total customer service queen, so I'm really sorry to hear people were mean to you today, Ginger. And I hope you can brush it off. Sometimes when like I have a bad work experience or something, I really just need to escape and put on a show or just really lose myself in something, so definitely take care of yourself. Mystica, you restarted a few days ago and tried Treasure Islands for the first time, so it's a different kind of game for me this time. Very fun. Ooh, you're joining the dark side, Mystica. I am also like that. I like to, you know, obtain as much fun stuff as I can and just decorate to my heart's content. I am firmly in the Animal Crossing sketchy camp of the time travelers and the obtaining of furniture in sketchy ways. I even kind of have like a stream Treasure Island, which is currently out of commission because there was this like system update for the 3DS a couple days ago. But I hope to get that back up and running. I'm glad you're enjoying that, Mystica. Enjoy your restart and your fresh start and your Treasure Islands. The musical for Legally Blonde is on YouTube. Oh. It sounds like I might not get Legally Blonde. Is it not like a movie? It's like a musical? Oh, and hi, Postio. Yeah, we're checking out Bywater. Rudy's talking about muscular timing. We were just trying to figure out how to show everyone what an awesome place Bywater is. Yep, dancing is super hot right now, so I want to jump on a stage, do a big dance show. I'll totes wow the whole crowd. Rudy, you'll be one of my backup dancers, okay? What? You're kidding, right? We're gonna put on a weightlifting competition, so you're gonna be my spotter. No. Weightlifting? Nuh-uh. Arguing about weightlifting versus dancing. Uh-oh, I gotta be the tiebreaker. I think a dancing show sounds more fun. I think Rudy's just trying to flex his muscles too much. I'm with Victoria here. So Rudy's gonna be a backup dancer. Donut costume. Does it at least have an abs window? Oh my gosh. Rudy's an exhibitionist. Mouse Mew, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And good night, Bree. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thanks for the villager pick tips. I finally cleared my pockets, so maybe I can finally be an Arwen Santa Claus here. Good night, Bree. Legally Blonde over Mean Girls any day. Personally, I like Legally Blonde better than Mean Girls. Oh, okay. Sounds like I should check it out then. Getting more ideas for things to watch in Discord together. I want to give that another try. I've always had trouble with the technical difficulties of watching stuff in Discord, but I want to try it again. You like Legally Blonde and Mean Girls equally, Chloe, but they have different vibes. Ah, okay. I'm interested to see the different vibes. I get songs from both Legally Blonde and Mean Girls stuck in my head. Wait, Mean Girls is a musical as well? I'm not sure if I've ever been really like a musical person. I wish I had that in me, but I'm not really a musical person. Marina Blue, oh, thank you so much. Just stumbled on your stream and love your vibe. Thank you. Welcome in. It's nice to meet you. I hope you're having a cozy Saturday. We're being Arwen Santa Claus today. And giving villagers to my Shire residents. Giving villagers to my Shire residents. Oh my god. I meant to say presents. Ooh, you reached 30 homes, Leah, and finished the facilities, and the end cutscene was so fun. Oh, congratulations. Did you do it like the natural way without just like unboxing the boxes and pressing A and just moving on? Like, did you do it the old-fashioned way? I've been kind of speeding through Happy Home Paradise on one of my Switches, and then I plan on maybe giving it a more detailed go on one of my other Switches, because I have more than one here. So I don't have to do Happy Home Paradise all the way through on every single Switch. That would be a little overboard. But on one of my Switches, I'm close to doing it through, like, speeding through the game, and I frickin' love Wordle. Like, I want a Wordle emote, but I think I already kind of have a Wordle emote from another streamer, so I don't want to be like a copycat, but I kind of want, like, a Wordle emote. Alright, let's get some wrapping paper. How about this yellow wrapping paper? Spogit, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. They're different types of comedy. Legally Blonde and Mean Girls. Gotcha. I love Bring It On. Yeah, I watched that for the first time recently. Because I was seeing, like... I saw this clip of it on YouTube and I got kind of hooked. It was like one of the cheer squads like doing a cheer and they looked so fierce doing it. I was like, ooh, I have to watch that. And it has some really good commentary in that movie too. It's a very like mature sort of movie. So I think the farmer overalls, let's see who the farmer overalls belong to. That can be our first recipient. This one's going to Rudy. Let's see if we can find Rudy. Oh, you deserve to be hyped up, Ginger. You were such a sweet. I hope you get, like... I hope you work your way up at Ulta and become, like, a manager of the whole store at Ulta. You would deserve that, Ginger. 13 going on 30 is a similar vibe to Legally Blonde. Bring It On is a similar vibe to Mean Girls. Oh my goodness. It's like Venn diagram going on here. So complex. Oh, you have Casper sleeping on your lap, Ginger? Oh, that's so sweet. I think I heard Dusty leave. That's a shame that Dusty peaced out on us, but good that she was here with us at the beginning. Fawn, you recently quit your toxic customer service job, and the relief. It's wild. Highly recommend switching to an administrative or reception areas if you can. Avoid or COVID customers were a big bummer. Yeah, I'm really happy for you, Fawn. Congratulations on switching to something that worked a lot better for you. I am a stalker, so personally I can kind of avoid members for at least like half of my shift. Oh, I can't really gift Rudy something right now because he's catching a fish right now. I'll let him finish that. Looks like he's making good progress there. Oh, okay, he gave up. Quick, quick. Lenore! Oh, happy Saturday to you. How are you this Saturday, Lenore? What have you been up to? Ah, you prefer the musical? Interesting. Legally Blonde is on Netflix here, but not sure about the US. Oh, it's worth checking out. I do like when things are on Netflix. Oh, Rudy, are y'all ready to see him in his farmer overalls? Ah! He's so cute! I'm so glad I did this. He looks adorable. Oh my god. Doesn't he look cute? Oh my god, it sparks joy. Can't wait to do it with the other ones now. Legally Blonde is a female empowerment movie. Oh my gosh, Ginger dropped like a synopsis in the chat. Ellie Woods has it all. She wants nothing more than to be Mrs. Warner Huntington III. But there's one thing stopping him from proposing. She is too blonde. Ellie rallies all of her resources and gets into Harvard, determined to win him back. Hope you liked my dramatic IMBD reading. Ah, cool. And hi, Cherry. Welcome in. It's good to see you, Cherry. How are you tonight? Ginger, I fully thought you typed that out yourself and I was so impressed. Yeah, I saw the wall of text. I was like, ooh, Ginger. Ginger has opinions. And then I saw it was a copy pasta. Oh, thank you, Cherry. Yeah, it's ironic that I match my character because I'm trying to cosplay like an elf right now, like Arwen. And my character's supposed to look like a hobbit. So what's next? I guess we could try to find... Bettina has the flower sweater. Yes, so I think I saw Bettina over there. I know Ginger's hype about giving Bettina something. Ginger likes the mice. Oh my gosh, Lenore's an actress. Lenore was in Legally Blonde the musical and the cast was awful. I actually quit the show. Only time in my life I quit a show. Oh my gosh. I remember when I left my service desk job, it was like my life had it permanently altered. Yeah, I guess customer service jobs, they can really give you some, I don't know. Some people say that everyone should get like some sort of customer service job for a little while and learn what it's like, learn some empathy, and then maybe peace out. Let's see how Bettina looks in her flower sweater. I look forward to seeing her try this on while holding a sandwich. That's so funny how she's like holding a sandwich while trying on a shirt. I love that. I think she looks nice in the flower sweater. It matches her ears. I love your stone path. Do you have the code? Ooh, I do have the code. I made it myself. Feel free to check out my designs page for the MA. Iris. It's awesome shows have been able to come back. I hope it stays that way. Yeah, I can't wait to watch the new Stranger Things. And I should probably like expand my shows in general. Yeah, and Lenore's trying to get a new job right now too. I wish you continued good luck on that, Lenore. Ooh, you like the idea of a Wordle emote, Shy? What sort of emote should it be? The only thing I can think of is cozy, and Digby is our current cozy emote. But maybe I can think of something different for Wordle. Alright, who can I find next? Oh, it looks like we found a Murphy. Isn't Murphy gonna wear like the Luigi thing? Or was that Alfonso? Let me see if Murphy would also rock the Luigi thing. Because it sort of seems like it would be his vibe. Nah, I guess I didn't write that down for Murphy. So let's see if we can find Alfonso. It might look like a Farber dress on Rudy. Yeah, I kind of noticed that, Effin. I like it though. I think it looks cute, but you're right. It kind of looks like a dress on him. Look at his little tail poking out. And Bettina's still got her sandwich. Mighty Owl, the stalker versus stalker word mix-up is real. It is such a problem. You've had a busy day, Lenore, grocery shopping, cleaning, and a 45-minute aerobic dance workout, and then beef ravioli. And a very long nap. Oh my gosh. So eventful, Lenore. I have had a very long nap as well. It seems like a nap sort of day. Iris also had a nap. I love all these naps for us in the Force fam. Okay, so now we need the Luigi outfit. I think it's this one. And we're gonna give this to Alfonso. Oh, thank you, Lenore. I had a migraine earlier, but I've recovered, and I'm having a cozy night here with you all. And see you in a bit, Jules. Oh, you've never seen Bettina before, Mighty Owl? That's funny. There's a lot of villagers. I mean, how many villagers are there? I feel like there's like 400. So I don't think it's a super big surprise to have never seen the villager. Oh, and hi, Blue Eye Minion. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a nice Saturday. We're being Arwen Santa Claus with my Shire villagers. Alfonso, the perfect alligator for the Shire, is getting a Luigi outfit. I hope he likes it. What about a shy or blush Wardle emote? Oh, that would be cute. I'm gonna jot that down. I should probably make a notepad with all my emotes ideas. Someone suggested a pizza emote yesterday. So Wardle could be like a shy emote. Oh, thank you, Mana Blue. Yeah, I made the path. It took me quite a few months, and it felt like such a big accomplishment when I was done with it. It has like 46 slots. Oh, look at Alfonso in the Luigi outfit. It looks like a dress on him too, but I think he looks cute. I hope these villagers like their overall dresses. Do you all like the new look for Alfonso? Lucy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Let's see who's next on my nice list to get a present. Alright. Pom Pom Pern outfit. That is for Pansetti. I haven't really seen her around. The sweetheart dress, that's for Kiki. And then I think that's about it. Oh, thank you, Pazio. I wish I had more time for Animal Crossing pixel art, honestly. It's one of my favorite things. Nothing feels better than like finishing a path for the first time. I'd love to quit my IT service desk job. It's time for a change. I'm really proud of you for going for it, Lenore. I know it's kind of nerve-wracking to like go for a new job, and but it's really good of you to go for it like that. A blushing Wardle sounds cute. Yeah, isn't he kind of shy like that? He also seems to be a really good like nature fan, which is really cute. We love our naps here in the Forest fam. Yeah, at least I do. Naps are kind of polarizing. I've had a lot of people tell me that they don't like naps because they like screw up their sleep schedule, which is more thoughtful than I am. Dang it, Kiki, I'm just trying to give you an outfit. You're over here giving me a DIY that I probably already have. Alright, will you let me give you an outfit now? Oh, she does! Okay, I was worried about that. I thought she like wouldn't let me talk to her. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and give her this sweetheart dress. Oh, thank you for asking, Blue-Eyed. I'm pretty well. I've had a really nice week. I got partnered earlier this week here on Twitch. I got like a new job position and having a cozy Saturday. I'm glad you're doing good too. This is my Shire themed island, and I'm giving my villagers gifts for like pretty much the first time. I've never done this before, kind of out of laziness, but it is a nice wholesome thing to do. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. A potato emote? Oh my gosh. Might have to veto that one. Did you think of that because of the pizza emote? Geez, Kiki is so formal about this. As a thank you, please take my dolly shirt. But yeah, that's how she looks in the sweetheart dress. If you don't know how villager gifting works, like apparently every villager like has sort of a favorite color, and they won't really just take anything. Like, look at that pink desert princess outfit that she has in her house. That was a gift from a different villager, and Kiki clearly didn't like it because it's not her favorite color. So you have to kind of keep their favorite color in mind when you gift them things, or else they might just put it in their house and not wear it. So I guess Kiki likes beige things. She looked cute in that. Look at Rudy in his overalls. You have a calming voice. Oh, thank you, Lucy. I haven't gone to work yet tomorrow, and I already can't wait to take one after my shift. Already can't wait to take a nap, and you haven't even done your shift yet. Oh, I'm sorry, Ginger. It sounds like it's really taking a toll on you. I can't wait till it's January for us. Do you have like any vacation time yet at Ulta? Maybe you can kind of like take some time off soon. So now I just have Pansetti. I don't really know where Pansetti is right now. Like, she's not in her house. I guess we could take a little walk around Bywater and try to see if we can find her. But I know sometimes they're at the museum or other weird things like that. Like, sometimes if you really try to find all your villagers, you just will pretty much fail at it because they can be in really weird spots, like hidden around your island, hidden in the museum, the shops. But I haven't really been back here yet. Oh, thank you, Pazio. And thank you, Jules. I almost got Pansetti mixed up with Maggie, but wrong pig, wrong pig. I love how I like said wrong pig and then just walked away from her without saying hi. I feel bad now. You've been at your current company for 5 years. That's a long time to then be looking for a new position, Lenore. But I'm happy for you that you're going for it. Us millennials and Gen Z are driving this great resignation trend. Yeah. I hope that the movement, like around labor, I hope we can keep demanding more things for us and stuff. I know like unions aren't a big thing anymore, but hopefully our numbers can still count as we, I don't know, make demands for what we want. And thank you for that follow. Oh, thank you for the congrats, Jules. I couldn't have done it without so many like long-time supporters here, and without having you all in chat to talk to and have my back through rough times. Thank you all so much. Potato emotes for the potato discourse. Yeah, I guess we do talk about it a lot here. You're off Tuesday and Wednesday and plan on doing nothing? That's a mood. Oh my gosh, Leah, I thought about you in the megaphone, that's what I need right now, is a megaphone. Doesn't the Switch have a microphone? Why didn't they give us that? Oh well, I don't really think I can do Pansetti's right now. That's a shame. I'll just sort of like drop it creepily by her house and then give it to her later. Quote 39, preparing for tater hate from Amy. Oh, and hi, Cruel. No, you didn't come at the end of stream. We've been live for an hour. I can't believe it's been an hour already. It might not be the longest stream in the world because I did start stream kind of late, but yeah, you're actually kind of towards the beginning. How are you today, Cruel? Oh, thanks for checking out the Discord, Mina Blue. Back for a cozy time while I paint my nails. Oh, what color are you painting your nails, Cherry? I'm not a big nail painter. I think you and I have discussed this. I'm like too low of an attention span for having to wait for them to dry. Okay, so this is actually Maggie's house. So let's go see if Pansetti's home, because I think I've been imagining that that's her home over there, but her home is actually maybe this one. We'll see. I don't know. I don't even remember my own villager homes. Is this Pansetti's house? Oh, it is! And Boomer is over here. Pansetti has company. She's got a date tonight. Well, I have something for you to wear on your date, Pansetti, with Boomer. Looks like I need to step up my hosting game. Boomer stopped by too. Here's how you can step up your game, Pansetti. So this is the Pom-Pom Purrin outfit. Let's see how she looks in it. Oh, she looks so cute and autumnal in that. She gave me a rainbow sweater in return. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. Oh, do you like it? I don't know. I might have liked her default dress a bit better, but now she kind of matches Boomer. Boomer just like aggressively running into her. Dude, that is totally me sometimes, like trying to get around my island though. Like when there's only one path, one free path in the whole place, sometimes you just gotta like do one of these. So I feel Boomer on that. Just tight spaces sometimes. Boomer, excuse you? Oh, Boomer liked the new outfit. Look how it has like a little cherry on the back. Isn't that cute? Boomer's playing it cool. I hope I'm not interrupting. Remember that time I tried to give Boomer stuff to wear, but he like never wears it? I'm not sure if Boomer wears things because he's really like hung up on his pilot outfit. I'm not sure if you can gift things to people like Boomer. You love Pansetti's house? Kind of want her on your island now? Yeah, well now you can like redo their houses, so you can go wild with that. Boomer making his move. Yeah, and his boyfriend's out here. There's actually lore in this channel that Boomer and Rudy are the ones that are together. So look at Boomer being so sly, cheating on Rudy. Just like feet away from where Rudy's looking so adorable. If you send it in a letter, they're more likely to wear it? Oh, I really forget about that sometimes, the whole like send a letter mechanic. I never do that. Thank you for the tip, Moose. I'm a little bit lazy about sending letters. I find that like somewhat of a chore, but the drama. Poor Rudy. These frickin' tree branches. I'm like 10 seconds from doing that trick that Bree told me about the tree branches, where you just put like 10 of them in some place on your island. I'm like this close. Boomer cheating while his boyfriend waits outside. How dare him? How dare he? Maybe Boomer's getting relationship advice. Oh, I like that better, because Pansetti, she's a snooty, right? So I bet she would give pretty good relationship advice. Maybe that's what they're up to. I remember kicking out Tiffany because she cheated on Muffy with Fang. The drama. You can do that? Yeah, I wasn't really aware of that, but if you've heard of the fossil trick, apparently it's a similar concept. You can bury like 6 fossils or so on a random spot on your island. I usually do it behind the museum, since the museum's such a big bulky building and can pretend it's like Blather's personal fossil collection. But there's a similar concept with the tree branches that if you drop a certain amount of them scattered around your island or in a certain spot of your island, then they won't spawn anymore. And I'd really like to do that now. It's one of my big pet peeves in Animal Crossing. Oh, by the way, I really want a Boomer emote. I just don't really know what to do for the Boomer emote. Like, the only thing I can think of is like an emote that says "Okay Boomer" on it, but that probably wouldn't be very like applicable. I don't know how much like an "Okay Boomer" type of response would come up on this channel, but I guess I could try to think of something else for Boomer. That bridge in Bywater reminds me of the Halloween fashion show with Marcella as Bernie. Yeah, so many sweet memories on Bywater. I love this town so much for that. That costume contest was amazing. Yeah, I loved it too. Y'all were so creative. I do the fossil trick. I hide them on the back cliff. That's a great spot to hide sticks too. Yeah, it's a great place to hide bushes as well. That tends to be what I do for like my bush storage, which we might kind of retrieve and get started on. I was thinking of doing some detailing on this island and some casual decorating, and there's some like blank spaces over here, like over by Hobbiton. And I was thinking of trying to tackle these today. Boomer saying tater hater. Oh, that's really creative. That's really creative, Cherry. I feel like inside jokes make for really good follower emotes, like, because you probably wouldn't use them on other channels. So that's why I have like the cypress plant and Dusty and emotes like that under the follower emotes. Alright, let me go and look for some flowers and fill up these pockets, and then 10 minutes from now get like emo about my pockets being full. Let's do the Forest Life tradition of going through those steps. Oh, I didn't mean to dig up the purple one. The Bernie and Karen outfit got me. Yeah, I liked Shrek too, and I loved everyone's outfits. Everyone was so creative. With how fun the fashion shows are, it's almost kind of a shame that like we only tend to do those like around Halloween. But someone gave me a great suggestion for how you could do fashion shows at other times of year. Like maybe you could have a themed fashion show, but just like announce the theme in advance, like before you do it. Someone suggested like a Lord of the Rings fashion show, but I'm not sure if that would make like too narrow of a scope. Like, the fun thing about a Halloween fashion show is that it's like wide open, and then you get stuff like the Bernie Sanders or the Shrek. So, yeah. And I'm not really sure like what flowers I want. I probably don't need some of these. Oh, and hi Madlery! I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm just having a cozy Saturday night with everybody. Trying to work towards finishing this island a little bit. Slow progress though. How about you? What are you up to? I don't like that shirt that Victoria's wearing, but I guess there's not much I can do about it. You think that would be fun? Yeah, I am kind of eager to do something of like a multiplayer stream or like a multiplayer Animal Crossing sort of party together. I think that would be really cute, especially like to celebrate partner and to get on more people's mailing lists. You know how you can only mail people things in Animal Crossing if you've Wi-Fi'd before. So that would be a great way. No! I was gonna sit down next to you, Rudy. That would have been adorable. That is such a missed opportunity that didn't work out. He looks so cute right there. I swear there is something programmed in this game where villagers just like get up when you're thinking about sitting down next to them. They need to fix that like glitch or that error where they always get up. You're living for Rudy in that dress? Yeah, me too. I have like a whole list. Do y'all want to see like the list that I have for my villagers and just marvel at my dedication for a second? Alright. So this is for Quilson. I think I have both accessories and I have like shirts, like the down jacket, the Aaron sweater, denim overalls. Alfonso, we gave him the Luigi outfit, but I have some other outfits in mind for him too. And then Kiki's got quite the list here. I guess I was like, you know, she's a cute black kitty, so she can get all the cute things. Rudy, he has a bit of a smaller list for some reason, but he does look really cute in those overalls. Bettina's got a pretty long list. Oh my god, the hyacinth crown. I bet she would look pretty in that. Dang, why is Pansetti's list so short? Or wait, is all of this Pansetti's list and I just didn't do that space right? And there's Maggie's list. Wow. Dude, I don't know what I was on when I did Maggie's list. I was like, Maggie gets all the things. And then Victoria. Victoria's kind of hard because she's got that weird, like, hat on her head. And Murphy, he's got a few things. So that's my outfit list for Bywater. I hope they love me after all that. Oh, look, it's Arwen again. It's who I'm cosplaying today. This list is so thorough. I know, it's like a funny quirk of my personality. I'm both a mixture of like really disorganized and really thorough. I can be like really organized and super extra when I want to be, but then I can also be the messiest person on the planet. I think I'm gonna drop a fishing rod over here. Because I don't know why I have two in my pockets. And I thought my list app on the notes app for my island were elaborate. Oh, I'm sure it is. Oh, thank you for marveling at my extraness. This is the same kind of stuff I do. I feel so validated. I wonder what that says about us, Posdio. My friend gifted me some eShop money to get myself Brilliant Diamond. Oh, I'm really happy for you, Cruel. That's amazing. Are you gonna start it like today? Are you gonna start it right now? I bet you are. I bet you can't resist. Who's your starter gonna be? I still haven't started Diamond and Pearl, and I have people like on my Twitter posting about finishing the game already, using the word finally to describe finishing the game. They're like, I finally beat it. And I'm over here like I haven't started yet, but I do want to start it soon. I don't want to wait like a million years. Maybe I'll start it after stream or tomorrow or something, just as a cozy little partner celebration. I use an app called Nookia. I bookmark my villagers and then star their best outfits, and I unstar an outfit once I give it to the villager. That's really organized. Are a lot of these apps for iPhones? Because there was this really good app recommended to me for Animal Crossing by someone in my community, but it's like only for Apple. So that really like... Sorry, moving my webcam around. That really bums me out. I have a Samsung. Why can't they just make apps for everything? Why do they have to like... reduce them to just Apple? Don't get me started about checking things off my lists. My issue with lists is that I make them and then like I forget about them and I don't even look at them later. It's my big flaw. Alright, so I want to kind of decorate this area. This area is supposed to look like an English cottage garden with the like no admittance except for on party business. And yeah, I just want to like add some charming like fencing and flowers over here. Can you all see like any furniture working over here, or should I just do flowers? Should I do a cypress plant? Nah, because you could probably see the pot of the cypress plant too much. I think I'm gonna skip the cypress for this area. I was surprised with how good the new Pokemon is so far. Oh, why were you surprised? You weren't expecting it to be good, Shadooper? I'm a little disappointed in some of the graphics decisions, but I can't really speak on the actual game because I haven't played it yet myself. You're gonna shiny hunt for Turtwig? Oh, that's cute. Good luck with it. I hope you get him nice and quick so you can get to playing. I'm a visual person, so making lists is a lifesaver. Yeah, I'm like ADHD and disorganized and really struggle with remembering things, so list making should be a lifesaver for me, but I struggle with it a lot. I wonder if that red rose is too close to this red bush, or if it works. Bee moved onto your island, Ginger? Oh, that sweet dog. I hope you enjoy having Bee. Was that like an autofill? Oh, you're gonna be playing Sinnoh for the first time, Cruel? I hope you enjoy it. I really like the Sinnoh region. It's got some really pretty music. Should we play like a Sinnoh song right now? I'm scrolling through to see if I like find it, because I know like I'm a big Sinnoh music fan and I usually have it on my playlists. But of course, like whenever I look for something, I can never find it. Oh, here's one. I found one for Android called Unofficial Animal Crossing Guide. I think I saw that one, Moose. Do you like it? Did it work well for you? Oh, nice strawberry. Strawberry snagged the giant acorn. We love to see it. Oh, Iris, I'm sorry about your mini acorn. We're just gonna ignore that. Thank you for the cypress plant hype, Mighty Owl. Too bad it won't work for this area. Oh, Kelly got a giant acorn too. What do I get today? Oh yeah, I wanna make maybe a giant acorn emote. I think that would be fun. I'll add that to my emote idea list. The fun thing about random flower arranging is sometimes you arrange something and it's like, oh, that looks nice. And, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect all the time. Sometimes something just vibes and it's like, you don't have to overthink it. Should I do like a fence over here? I've fallen off my love for Pokemon after Sun and Moon. The games just don't feel right. My favorite games are Black and White 2. Yeah. I have heard that sentiment before that, you know, the Pokemon games lose their magic for people, but everyone says different things sometimes about when it started to lose the magic. Like, there are hardcore people that think it's way back in the super old games, like for the Game Boy, and then some people think it happened more like modern, like with the switch to the Switch. I feel like I'm not a big enough Pokemon fan to have like a super knowledgeable opinion about it. I like Black and White though. My favorite is the Sinnoh region. I'm trying to see if I like that fence there. Yeah, I think I like seeing the fence from far away. I think it adds something. Or does it look funny because it's just like a single fence? What do y'all think of the single fence? Should I try to add one more just to make it look less weird? Oh, and hi Ice and Dragon Master, welcome in. You came in when we were talking about Pokemon. I hope you're having a good weekend. What are you up to? Oh, you're downloading the game now, Cruel? I hope it's a speedy download for you. The Eterna Forest song. Yeah, I love that song. Isn't Pokemon Diamond and Pearl the game where you can like catch a Rotom in like a haunted mansion or something like that? I don't think I'm making that up, right? Nokia is available on Android. Ooh. Alright, I might get some of these Animal Crossing apps. That sounds fun. B was a camper and asked to move out. Asked to move out Carmen, but I already had my baby Dottie, so I didn't want two peppy dump bunnies. So you moved out Carmen for B. Aw, I'm happy for you, Ginger. Which island is this on? Flavortown? Or, your mouse island? Sorry, I forgot the name of your mouse island. Rotopia. Oh, the garden wagon. Yeah, I can see what you mean about that, Postio. Yeah, maybe I could whip that out, give it a shot. Although I do have garden wagons everywhere. I have them a lot, so I might be overusing it a bit. Do you still think, after knowing that there's two nearby, do you still think that it would be nice to have one more? Oh, and hi, Danny. Oh, shame about the mini acorn. It's good to see you, Danny. I hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, I got a giant acorn. That's my second one in a row. Dang. It's my week. Tom! Welcome in, friend. Thank you so much for the 7 months. I really appreciate it. That's such a long time. I can't thank you enough for all your support and friendship. Yeah, let's get some major hype and love in chat for Tom and that long resub. I hope you're having a nice weekend. Ginger, do you still have Casper on your lap? Tom has a kitty named Casper as well. I don't know if I like the double fence action. Let's see how it looks from far away though. Fiddly details like this really slow me down sometimes. Yeah, I don't know if I like the double fence. Ginger's like, I'm not doing 10 chin-ups. I don't think I'm capable of 10 chin-ups, Ginger, so that's alright with me. Anyone can have an opinion on Pokemon. Yeah, everyone's opinion is valid, just like with Animal Crossing. I know a lot of people have opinions about which Animal Crossing games are the best, and if Animal Crossing started to lose its charm eventually. I still love it, though. I really have no critiques of New Horizons, practically, except for, like, little quality of life things. Besides quality of life things, I don't really have a lot of critiques. You like the single fence? I think so too, Mina. I think I like this. Or in any case, I definitely don't want to overthink all this too much, because I'm more focused on some of my newer islands. I just really want to finish this one. How about a yellow mum right there? You know I'm always here when we talk about Pokemon. Oh really, Ice and Dragon Master? Oh, and hi Emmy Mushroom! Welcome in, happy Saturday. Welcome to the Shire. We're trying to work on finishing the island here today, or, you know, making progress towards it. I shouldn't do clickbait here, I still got too much to do to finish this island. BRB while I get this weed to... There we go, I like that weed to be like half grown. Or that flower to be half grown. Yeah, how is your download of Brilliant Diamond going, Cruel? Is it almost done? You can catch Rotom from the mansion? Oh yeah, I thought I remembered that. And then there's some game where like Rotom is your Pokedex. Call me Mushroom or Emmy? Oh, I think I like Emmy. I'll call you Emmy. Welcome in, Emmy. Were there covered wagons in the Shire? I love that you asked that, Joelle. I don't think so. I think that's a very, like, Little House on the Prairie. I don't think there were covered wagons in the Shire. I'm trying to find yellow mums right now. I guess my yellow mums might have to come from the bag. Or I can like take them from elsewhere and then replace them with one from a bag. Hi, silly duck. Oh, thank you for the kind words. I hope you're doing great too. How do I get acorns? The command is !fortune. That'll give you like the fortune command. I keep wanting to suggest that new garden bed with the brick, but you can't get the new items. Oh yeah. This town is like pre-update because it uses the 4th tier glitch. Yeah, I think I like the yellow mum there. That looks really nice. So sad I missed stream yesterday, but I hope it was awesome. Oh, thank you, Tom. Yeah, yesterday was my first partnered stream. I did like cry at the beginning. Like when I first started stream, I was really emotional because like it was the first time I had ever like streamed as a partner, and I was seeing everyone for the first time with that news, and it just made me cry. And we had like a hype train and stuff. But then, like, as the stream went by, we got into some more normal Animal Crossing stuff, and I was actually pretty nervous for some reason. So I think I was kind of awkward at times because I was nervous. Let's get like a red mum or some sort of red flower to match all these red flowers over here. I don't know what I'm doing. I suck at flower arranging. Oh, Cherry, you got a giant acorn. Nice. You've got Java on your lap, Lenore. Oh, that's sweet. We had Dusty here earlier. Dusty was here at the start of stream. I might do my half-hearted attempt to like summon Dusty. I want her to come back. Oh, you're in bed with your dog Molly, Ginger. Isn't Molly like your dog? That's sweet. You like the emotes, Tom? Yeah, we have like 19 now. It's pretty sweet. We're talking about like emote suggestions, because even though I have like a lot of my emotes filled up, there's actually still a few more for tier 2 and tier 3 I have to fill out, and a lot of mine are actually pretty old, like from Discord, so I might want to commission new ones for the occasion. So far, the ideas I have are Wardle, like a Wardle shy emote. Like, what if he's like doing this or something? I don't know. A pizza emote, a boomer emote, a tater hater emote, and a giant acorn emote, which I think that would just be fun to refer to the, you know, all the acorn talk on the channel. Okay, this one space is bothering me, but at the same time I feel like I need to have some blank spaces where there aren't flowers on it. I just struggle with like blank spaces, okay? Blank space anxiety. How about another fence? Do we like the additional fence, or does that just look too messy? I can post a cute picture of Casper in the Discord. Oh, do it, Ginger. I'd love to see. Oh my gosh, Ginger got Jules got the 10 laps one. Cornimer can tell me that. I low-key really need to do some more cardio. I've been laxing on my cardio. I do lots of like lifting at my job, so I'm pretty buff, even though I feel like this never does my muscles justice, but I feel many expect to feel the same way as they were when they were a kid, when they play games when they're older, and often that doesn't happen and they get disappointed. Ooh, that is a really valid and fair comment, Mystica. I really like that you brought that up, and I think that's true. And what's kind of cool is that Animal Crossing, even though I don't play it in the same way as when I was younger, and I don't think playing it in the same way as when I was younger would even really be the thing that would give me as much joy anymore. I'm really glad that Animal Crossing has been something that I've been able to adapt with, enjoying in a new way now that I'm an adult. I still enjoy like all the cozy things that I used to, but I also just get really hardcore into like the decorating and stuff. And Pokemon, I have to admit, like, it isn't quite the same for me as when I was younger, but I do still enjoy it. And Bruschetta, hi! How are you today? Thanks for dropping by. How are you tonight, Bruschetta? Rocking those Christmas emotes. I'm over here struggling with flower arranging. If any of my like Animal Crossing decorating wizards here in the chat, I know you're here. If you all have suggestions, feel free to let me know what your suggestions are. I know you all are better at this stuff than me. I always just end up making everything too cluttered. Oh, and hi Scorpio! I do have a creator code for it. Here's the command to get to my site that has the creator code. I made it. Thanks for dropping by, Scorpio. Good to see you. You're loving Brilliant Diamond? Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying Diamond, Jules. I have it too. I'm trying to figure out where my game is. Oh, that's not good. I hope I have it around here somewhere. I'm always losing things. 20% download of your game, Cruel. Getting there. Why is it so slow? Your game needs to speed up. Bilbo rode in a covered wagon when he left? Interesting. Are you talking about that scene where they go to the Grey Havens? Can't wait to start shiny hunting. You think shiny hunting is fun? I think shiny hunting sounds like a nightmare, but I guess I'm not a villager hunter either. And I know you like villager hunting, Cruel. I guess some people like the hunt. I think I'll do this. I really want to make this pattern look better. I'm not really a big fan of this pattern, or this one to be honest. But I want to make some nice flower patterns and just have these be like flower pattern moments. And I don't know if I'm feeling this fence. This will be another flower pattern moment. And then I think I like this. Do you all like this little walkway here? I think it looks better now. The barrel arrangement is nice. Oh, thank you, Tayboon. We love a good a barrel moment. Oh, Cruel. Is it Jessicat? I know you and Jessicat are friends. Is that the friend that, you don't have to answer that. I just know that you and Jess are always saying hi to each other. Oh, Scorpio. Nice. You got the giant acorn. Pets are the best. Yeah. Dusty. Oh, Dusty's back! Holy moly. I don't know like where she came from, but Dusty is back. Look at her. Look at her paw. She's so funny. Oh, look at your baby. Can we have like a little Dusty moment? I'm gonna go back there and pet her real quick. Oh, I didn't mean to switch to me. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to switch to my scene. There she goes. Look at her. Oh, she loves me. Dusty. Dusty. I'll give her a few treats. I know I have the treats command turn off. I'll give her a few. Sorry, I really screwed up with the cat cam there. She's at a weird angle right now. She's like really hard to get to. Molly's a cute name for a pup. I still need to think of a name for my kitty. Oh, take your time with it, Bruschetta. Think of the perfect name. Maybe you could name it something from Animal Crossing. If you have like a favorite villager from Animal Crossing. What about a Nico emote? I am so weird. I don't like monkeys for some reason. I don't know what it is about me. I'm not a big monkey fan, so I don't really like Nico. Oh, Dusty's still there. Maybe real quick I can go to the channel points and turn back on some of the cat rewards. Because I had them turned off because, you know, Dusty hasn't been there lately. But I guess she's here today, so let me turn them back on. I'm turning on the New Leaf Town Tour redemption as well because I actually have my 3DS connected to my capture card again, so I can actually do New Leaf stuff on stream again. But I know that's really obscure, but if anyone has like New Leaf towns that are super nice. Oh, she looks so cozy back there. Sweet Dusty. A Wartortle emote would be amazing. Oh, I never thought of a Pokemon emote. I'm not sure if I would do that since I still don't have like... Even though I have 19 slots, it's not like that's 50 slots, you know? I still want to make them count and I don't really play Pokemon a lot. But if I did have a Pokemon emote, I would probably do like Clefairy. Clefairy's my favorite Pokemon. Oh, and hi, Cloudy! I'm glad that you came in time for the Dusty. The Dusty. How are you today, Cloudy? Hope you're doing well. It's still weird seeing the founder badge, but I love that you have that. I hope you're having a good Saturday, Cloudy. I wonder what younger me would do with a New Horizons Island. Yeah, kids always play Animal Crossing in different ways. Like sometimes they focus more on things other than like intense decorating. Sonic, it doesn't hit the same for you anymore, Mystica. How about platformers in general? Like are platformers something that you've grown out of, or do other platformers still hit you the same as an adult? I actually can still enjoy Mario as an adult, but I guess I have to be in the right mood. And I also usually like to play Mario with other people. Like I don't like to play it just by myself. There's sometimes ways you can play platformers with other people. So I guess I like it as like a multiplayer thing. Oh, and hi Yuki! Yeah, Dusty getting cozy back there. I think clutter makes things cozy. Yeah, I just get insecure that I overdo the clutter. Oh, and have you started flattening your island, Cloudy? I think I remember you saying that you would do that. I'm gonna look for a birdhouse. That's so random. I'm gonna look for a birdhouse. I just think that would be cute over there by Boomer's house. Maybe a reading spot under the tree to break up the flowers a bit. Oh, you think I went too much on the flowers, Posdio? What would a reading spot be like? Like a cushion or a bench or something? I think I went too hard on the flowers. Oh, thank you, Scorpio. I'm glad you like the path. Oh no, he already has a freaking birdhouse. Darn it. I was gonna put another one right here. Furniture arranging is so hard. I can never make up my mind what to do. My island is officially furnitureless. Time to cut down trees. Ah, Cloudy's on that process of demolishing their island. Good luck, Cloudy. Godspeed. I still don't own a sideways pirate barrel. True suffering. Oh no. I want to help you out, Shadooper. Feel free to join our Discord and ask for that in the trading section. I'll try to hook you up with a pirate barrel. What should I do over here? Feel like I should match flowers to Kiki's wreath. But I've already got like all the colors in her wreath. I've got the red, the white, I've got the yellow, I've got the orange. So I don't know what to do right here, but I want to do a flower right here. Maybe just another white. Yeah, maybe I could use another white spot right here. Queen Dusty has arrived. Yeah, I wonder what she's doing on the cat cam right now. Oh, look at her. Dusty's a streamer now. She's running the stream. She's decorating. I don't know if I like that. How are Mittens, Pumpkin, and Dora doing? Oh, they're all doing really good. If you want to see some pictures I took of Mittens and Dora, I guess Pumpkin's been left out of the recent photo shoots. I posted a few pictures of them on my Twitter, if you want to check those out. But they're all doing good. Oh, thank you for the clip, Dusty. Oh my gosh, Ginger, I almost called you Dusty. I was like, thank you for the clip, Dusty. That was so embarrassing. Oh no. Ready for her close-up? I know, she's rocking that. She's killing it. Your cat is named Tangy, Shadooper? Oh, that's clearly an Animal Crossing reference. That would be a really good name for like an orange kitty, like my pumpkin. Nico is the only cute monkey. Yeah, I feel so bad about my monkey hate. Maybe I need to go to... I don't know. I need to look inward for why I don't like monkeys. I need to watch some cute monkey YouTube videos or something. Oh, you think monkeys are terrifying, Ginger? Aren't like chimpanzees pretty cute sometimes, but then there's like also the wild monkeys that can just like really screech and genuinely be fearful. I feel what you're saying, Ginger. Real monkeys are kind of off-putting, but I like Animal Crossing monkeys. What is with us and real monkeys? Oh, that's so funny that we all feel that way. Why can't I get this area to vibe? Animal Crossing Genius is in my chat. Tell me what to put right here to make it vibe. Ah, should we do another fence? Yeah, maybe we should do another fence. I keep thinking about playing my new Leaf Town again. Oh, really, Postio? You should do it. That sounds really cozy. Do you have a New Leaf dream address for me, Postio? Maybe I could go explore it. For the invite for coffee, do you have Phyllis? I do. I've actually scanned her for coffee before, but I could scan her again. I had a good time with Phyllis. She's one of my favorite scan-ins to do. Oh, I love the fence! That's so exciting! Oh my god, I love it. Except for now I feel like there's too much fence on this side and not enough fence on this side. Damn it. Now I'm insecure about my fence balancing. Alright, maybe I need to put one over here now. Maybe I just need to chill out. Hello, I'm Ava. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good weekend. Alright, do we like this random fence? I think I screwed things up with that random fence. I don't think I like it. Frick. I've had a pretty good day despite still being kind of sick. I have the house to myself for the next few days and I've been practicing piano a lot since I'm not self-conscious about people hearing me play the same thing over and over. Oh, that's nice. That's really cool that you've been playing the piano. That's really productive and creative of you, Cloudy. I'm sorry to hear you're still kind of sick, though. Yeah, thank you for the suggestion, Posdio, for the furniture. I'm gonna go and look through my storage really quick, do a nice storage scroll through. I also, like, hate what is going on right here. I freaking hate this. So, this might be the next thing I do, just for my own sanity. Like, I really don't like this arrangement with the yellow Cosmo and the red mom. So, I'll go and scroll through my storage. Thank you all for the follows. Welcome in. Hope you're having a cozy night. Feel free to let me know what y'all are up to. And, don't judge me for my interior design right here. God, I hate myself when I look at my, main room. Is there something bird bathy? There is the brown bird bath. I always forget about the brown bird bath. I think of the bird bath as an elegant core item, actually. But it does come in a brown color. I feel Super Mario Bros. On my Nintendo DS is still fun. It was harder to control the new Super Mario Bros. On the Switch. And it's hard since I don't know the levels. Me and my boyfriend rage quit one day. Yeah, I'm a really big, like, vintage Mario fan. I guess those old Mario games just give me a lot of nostalgia. I really like Mario 2 and 3 and 4 and stuff like that. Actually, I don't really like Mario 2 that much. That one where you, like, dig up the turnips and throw them at the Shy Guys and stuff, and it has Birdo. I don't really like that one. But I like all the other old ones. Oh, you're giving Abel's an apple orchard? That sounds really nice, Cherry. Oh, you're flattening for the first time, Cloudy. I hope that gives you a new perspective on your island. I hope you saved a dream address for Coven before you flattened it, though, because you always did such an amazing job on it. You should be really proud of all the work you put into Coven, Cloudy. Man, none of this furniture is really, like, sparking my attention. I'll just try to pull out things to experiment. You wish you were suddenly a cat, Posdio. After I just suddenly called Ginger Dusty. Yeah, I spend most of my life wishing I was a cat. I feel you. I mean, just look at Dusty here. It's the life right there, just having to worry about licking yourself over and over. Actually, that seems like an annoying way to bathe yourself. I really admire cats for all they go through with bathing through licking themselves. That seems like a pain in the butt. Real monkeys have that uncanny valley feel, except lemurs, because they have muzzles. Yeah, I wonder if the uncanny valley from monkeys comes from them being a little too similar to us. You know, you can really, sometimes when you watch them behave, like, see the resemblance in behavior to us. Dang, did I really scroll through the whole storage? Shoot. Let's try a barrel. Nothing wrong with a good barrel placement. Oh, I have visited your New Leaf town before, Posdio. Yeah, it's up to you if you ever want me to visit it again sometime. I think it's coming back to me now, though. I think it's coming back to me that I visited it before. Oh, and Yuki, who do you want me to invite for coffee? You want to see Phyllis? Sure, we'll, take a visit to Citaloon here in a minute. Oh, and hi, Jessica. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. How are you today? Why do I feel the need to do a British accent when saying mum? That is the way they say mom. At least I have heard that. The only 2D Mario games I really like are the Mario Land games because it has no slide physics. Oh, that's very specific. You sound really fancy. Do you have any of those tiny libraries that might be cute somewhere? I think I do. Yeah, maybe I could try that. I'll go in my storage one more time. I saw your chat a little too late. Hi, Benny the Squid. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope everyone's having a cozy night. What's your opinion on the phrase, "Don't stop not letting people help"? I've never heard that phrase before. I guess that's just referring to accepting help if you need it. Alright, let me get a tiny library out. Here they are. I've got a few of these green ones. Dang, you're at 50% download now, Cruel. It's going really slow. I say mum despite not being British. It's not just me too. My mom does it. Maybe it's a local accent thing? I was gonna ask where do you live, but then that would be that would be like too personal. I guess it could be. Man, I feel like a barrel would look good here because it's brown, but also part of me doesn't want to put a barrel there because I'm just putting barrels everywhere. Maybe like a barrel with a flower on it though, that would look really cute. I feel like that barrel planter item from like the New Leaf days would be perfect in that spot. I miss that barrel planter. That's a good item. But yeah, after I try a few of these things, let's go ahead and head over to Citaloon because I don't want to forget about Yuki's coffee redemption. I do have the memory of a goldfish. We know this about me, so I will forget if I don't do that like right now. Why does the barrel always look the best? Carrot Cake, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, part of me doesn't like it, but part of me does because it's like green and brown. It just feels like very ornate for this spot. But it's like I want to like it. Maybe I could swap it like with this item. So you can like read under the tree or something like that. Aw, that's okay, Posdio. Anytime. We could always do it at the end of a stream sometime, like when I'm thinking about wrapping up. Ah, Maddie7, thank you for the follow. Ooh, I really like that there. Yay! Okay. And then I think the bird bath will look nicer over by his window. Yeah. Ah, darn it. I actually don't like the base of the birdhouse. So maybe we'll like put it where the yellow mum is and put the yellow mum in front. There's a different customization of the tiny library that's dark brown. Yeah, maybe I can try some different colors of it. Is that like an orderable item? I feel like it's a DIY. Ah! I like it. Ah, Princess Raven, thank you for the follow. Look at this balloon moment. Oh, and it's a yellow balloon moment. All right, let's get all photo prepped for the balloon moment. Which emote should I do? Let's do the joy emotion. That one's really nice and classic. Yay! Alright, I like this stuff. I don't really like the way that I have two yellow mums next to each other, but I'm gonna figure that out in a moment, because we don't have orange mums, and that's my eternal struggle with the mums, is that we should have an orange one. And real quick, we're gonna take a visit over to Citaloon, because Yuki redeemed a coffee with somebody, and redeemed Queen Phyllis for a coffee. So let me get that set up to start switching over to Citaloon. Before I switch over though, I'm gonna go and find Phyllis's amiibo. Oh my gosh, I still have Jennifer Coolidge. We were talking about Legally Blonde, and we were talking about like Jennifer Coolidge at the beginning of stream. I still have like her name, her Google image search in my tab. Okay, what am I doing? Phyllis amiibo. She should have an amiibo figure. Phyllis is good enough for an amiibo figure. I don't know why they did her like that. So Phyllis is in series 3. So she's in like the wintry binder. That is very Phyllis. Oh my gosh, there's a whole row dedicated to the pelicans. You wanna see them? Look at this row dedicated. The drama. Phyllis, the queen in the middle there. And Rover! I've always kind of wanted to invite Rover to the roost, but I always forget about him. He has an amiibo figure. Maybe he wouldn't really say a lot though. I'm not sure what Rover would say at the roost. Is Dusty still here? Should we check up on Dusty while I'm switching games? Look at my random nutcracker. I'm getting ready for the holidays with my random nutcracker over there. There's Queen Dusty. Do y'all want a closer look at the nutcracker? Oh, I've got two of them. I've got one there and I've got one there. My room is kind of messy, not gonna lie. Samani! Oh, thank you for the suggestion. A red flower would be cute there. I think I was trying to do yellow and orange only, but that yellow and orange was looking kind of samey. So maybe I'll try a red mum or a white mum or something like that. So we're in Citaloon now. We're gonna go to the roost. Scanning Queen Phyllis. I'm really tired of these weeds. I might ask Leaf sometime. Doesn't Leaf have like a weed service? A weed service. Leaf would have that too. Maybe try the dark dirt path under them, like with the roses. Ah, that's a good idea. You miss the pelicans? Yeah, me too. I really do think there's such classic Animal Crossing characters, and that it was a mistake not to have them. Ooh, look at this spot right here in the sunset. Doesn't it look so nice? We're switching over to Citaloon. Maybe I should change my stream title very briefly since we're not in the Shire right now. We're not in the Shire anymore. Maybe I should have kept it on Dusty while I'm changing my stream title. Sorry, just a moment. Man, why does it take me so long to update my stream title? I need to get better at this. Alright, we're almost there. There we go. But I hope you enjoy Dusty in the meantime. What did everyone have for dinner? I had a bit of flatbread. It had like mushrooms on it and like sort of a dark sauce. I think it might have been balsamic vinaigrette or some sort of weird dark sauce with my mushrooms. I don't know. It was a fancy pizza, fancy flatbread. Feeling very sophisticated. And I also had some fried pickles. It's like the most random dinner ever. It was good though, it was good. How about you? What did you have, Ginger? Made a quesadilla? Ooh, I love quesadillas. I had a quesadilla from Taco Bell earlier this week. Made a meatball hoagie out of leftover spaghetti. Hoagie? What's a hoagie? You and your weird terminology over there, Cloudy. Look, it's Phyllis and Pelly, and there's someone hiding in the back as well. I have a clip of me, I think, or maybe not a clip, but I have like some sort of recording of me just being shocked at finding Pete back here, because I was focused on these two, and I didn't even notice that Pete was slyly in the corner. You had some noodles, Jules. That sounds good. Panda Express for Ginger. And I'll see you in a few minutes, Cruel. Dinners with a little bit of everything are the best. Yeah. My favorite dinner is some pizza. But flatbread is kind of pizza. A hoagie is what we call the subs in the Northeast USA. Oh my gosh, so it is Cloudy being like, with the weird terminology. Oh, you're good, Cloudy. I love it. I love learning things. So did you call me? Thanks, I guess. I'm bored. I wonder how the takeout is here. Unlike almost everything else, Brewster's Coffee always manages to impress. Look, the only way I'll get more Brewster's Coffee is if you invite me or my sister here, so go nuts. Have at it. I don't get why Brewster does it, keeping this place open morning, noon, night. It's so much work. Phyllis, her usual grumpy self. She's kind of like looking down at her coffee, and Pelly's like looking straight ahead. Oh, I guess they actually just kind of do different things over time. I couldn't help myself when I found out my older sister was coming here. My sister and I work in shifts, one of us in the day, the other at night. We hardly ever see each other, so getting coffee together is a real treat. My sister's the entire reason I'm a fan of Brewster's coffee. To me, that makes getting to share a cup with her even more special. Yeah, the two sisters, and then Pete back here. Pete is such a creeper about Phyllis. Do you all know the lore of the love triangle between the pelicans? So Pete loves Phyllis, is obsessed with Phyllis, but Phyllis does not share those feelings. Phyllis is not a fan of the Pete. But Pelly fawns over Pete, although I wonder if she's over it by this game, because if you talk to Pelly here in the roost, she doesn't talk about Pete. So maybe Pelly is finally over him. I approve of that. Pelly needs to move on. They're sisters? You didn't know that, Ginger? Yeah. Pelican sisters. I think Pete must not be related though. Pete must be a different pelican because, yeah, they both kind of have a love triangle. Phyllis is the older sister. Pelly's younger. Hey, don't tell Phyllis and her sister I'm here, okay? What are they talking about? I can't hear them, but if I get any closer, I'll be spotted. I wish I could be over there, sitting across from Phyllis while she sips her coffee. Facing each other at a table is one thing, but what if we sat next to each other at the counter? Ah, Phyllis. Oh my god. I just heard a big snore from Dusty. That's adorable. Okay, we gotta check up on Dusty after that snore. Oh. Oh. Sweet baby. I had Brewster make me the same blend he makes for Phyllis. Now I need to figure out what she likes in it, or whether she likes anything in her coffee. Phyllis doesn't understand boundaries and personal space and having hobbies and not being obsessive. Okay, I'm being too hard on Pete, possibly. I don't know. Maybe he deserves it. A love triangle or just a straight line? Yeah, I think it's not exactly a love triangle because Pete, you know, only has feelings for one of them, and Phyllis does not have feelings for Pete. It's like unrequited love between the pelicans. Oh, you find Pete cute? You find it endearing? He's simping. Yeah, who can blame him? Queen Phyllis over here. Phyllis does not feel the same though. It's disappointing how many folks I recognize around here. Yeah, Pete is a creeper, Lenore. How can he not simp for a queen? True. I guess how can we blame him? All right. So that's our wholesome little roost visit. I guess while I'm here, as I'm walking out, I realize I could have gotten myself my own cup of coffee. Last time I got pigeon milk for the first time, so let's see if I get pigeon milk again. What blend will I get today? It's a shame I can't hear the roost music like normal. But my Elgato music acts up. Maybe one day I'll find a fix for it. Da 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 da. It's perfect, just as it is. Just the right amount of acidity and full-bodied flavor. Wouldn't add a single thing. Our Animal Crossing characters are secretly like coffee aficionados, coffee critics. It always marvels me how eloquently they describe these cups of coffee. Oh my god! All you have to do is exit the roost and come back in and they're gone. Dang, I didn't know that. I thought they might stay there until you, like, quit your game or something. Oh, you're welcome, Yuki. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Maybe we can take a little stroll around Citaloon in the sunset and then go back to Bywater. Yeah, they were out of there. Maybe it was all the drama contained in that small room. Just couldn't take it. Oh my gosh, the way that Phyllis emote was actually perfect for that moment, like Phyllis having the coffee. I didn't even think of that. We have the perfect emote for that occasion. Yeah, here's Citaloon in the sunset. Got the church pan-up view over here. I love the parts of Citaloon that are done. I've still got so much of this island to like fill out. I think that once I do the castle area and figure out where the castle area is gonna go, I have to at some point start thinking about where I'm gonna put all the villager homes, because I've been putting that off and I have like 10 villagers to find places for in this town. So I guess I gotta start thinking up a villager residential area for this island next, possibly. I really like doing villager house locations when it's like a rustic town like Bywater, but I kind of struggle with it with an elegant, symmetrical town like Citaloon. I don't know how to make it both elegant and symmetrical, but also interesting as far as villager homes. Up until 2 weeks ago, I thought Brewster's gyroid changed every day. I didn't realize it was the same one every time. I didn't even really notice the gyroid too much, Ginger. What gyroid are you talking about? Alright, I think that's enough Citaloon. We got our cup of coffee. I'll try to get back to working on this town again, though. I know Citaloon's a tricky town for me to work on sometimes because the trial and error with an elegant core island is real. Very fiddly a trial and error when you're doing elegant core. It's not just like finding a good spot for a birdhouse. It's a whole thing. It's a whole ordeal. Wonder if Brewster still adds that pigeon milk. Yeah, he does. I got pigeon milk the last cup of coffee that I got with him. I was pretty excited about it too. It's my first like partnered stream. I got the pigeon milk. No! Rudy's not wearing his overalls anymore. Rudy, I'd better still see him wear it sometimes. I better. He looks so cute in it. If I see it in his house, I'm gonna cry. I didn't play the older games, so hearing about how people love the other characters makes me want to, but where does one find those consoles now? That's a good question. I wish I knew, but I don't really know where to find those consoles like the 3DS and the DS and stuff. New. I know that there's probably stuff on eBay, and I hope it's not like too overpriced now, but does anyone know if you can still find those? Maybe at like a GameStop or something? I wanted to check to see if Pansetti was still wearing the dress I gave her, so at least she's still wearing it. In the mirror on the wall you can see a gyroid? Oh, okay. I guess I'll look next time. I didn't really notice that. A small village beneath the castle sounds neat. Ooh. That's a good idea. I'll jot that down. Not me like taking notes from Postio during the stream. How's your new island going, Postio? Are you still working hard on that island that you showed a preview of in Discord in the screenshot section? Someone suggested a yellow flower earlier, so I'm gonna grab some red flowers, and I'll try a green mum too. I'm gonna figure out what to put over there in that spot. And I guess I can finish updating my stream title, because we're not in Citaloon anymore. It'll be quicker this time. I have it copy and pasted. Oh my gosh, Strawberry. Strawberry hyping up Ginger. Ginger's the fairest of them all. Aww. She is. She's the best at eyeshadow. I was joking when I was getting ready for my Arwen cosplay today that I'm a version of Arwen that like time traveled and went to Ulta and got her some green eyeshadow. I'm pretty sure Arwen in the movies, she exclusively rocks like natural looks because, you know, that's what makes the most sense for an elf, but I can never resist my eyeshadow, okay? I used to not be an eyeshadow person, but I got really into it a couple years ago. Did you decorate her house? Whose house? Oh, congratulations on your download being done, Cruel. I'm hyped for you. You're excited for how your town's turning out, Postio? You're fine-tuning the areas you've decorated right now? That's nice. I like to decorate or fine-tune areas as I go now as well, because sometimes it can be too much work to have to redo your whole island twice, kind of. That's almost what I did for Bywater. Like, Bywater, I designed the whole island, but then I didn't add details to it. So now I'm having to go through and like add details to everything. So pro tip, if you don't want to have to go through all that pain, just like add details to it as you go. I think I liked that green mum right there. Maybe that's the solution, not the red flower, but the green mum. We do love a green mum. I'll try a red flower though. Oh, and hi Inky! Welcome in! How's your weekend? I hope you're doing well. Come to Ulta and I'll help you get all your makeup needs. Yeah, Ginger's an Ulta queen. I hope she can become the CEO of Ulta one day. She deserves it. It's a freaking tree branch. I'm just gonna like sell this tree branch in the Dropbox. Just like get out of my pockets. How much is it worth? Does anyone know how much like a tree branch is worth? Oh, your download's at 80% Cruel still? That's really low. That's some good progress. Oh no, I didn't decorate the pig villager's house, Yuki. She does have a pretty nice house though. This town is actually pre-update because I used the 4th tier too much on this island, so rather than have to update and say goodbye to all my lovely 4th tier work, I'm just sort of keeping it pre-update, and ironically it really doesn't affect my gameplay too much. I still really enjoy playing in this town. I guess I'll do a green mum for now. I really don't know what's best for the spot. Just do a green mum for now. You're working on the villager and the village residential area right now, Postio? So it's not your favorite part and you're procrastinating? Yeah, sometimes I feel you on that. Sometimes I'm not really into doing the villager houses, and sometimes I am. I think I actually did enjoy doing it in Bywater, though. I enjoyed creating like all these little cozy homes for my Bywater villagers. Why are my pockets so full? I guess I'm gonna get rid of some of this furniture for now, and I want to clean up this area. This area has been a source of angst for me. Let's try to make this pretty today, okay? I need to make this look better. Doing some light decorating yourself, Inky? Not your thing, but trying. Ah, if that's not your thing, what do you like doing in Animal Crossing? Like, what's your usual sort of activities? But good luck with it. I hope you enjoy it. Get in that decorating mood. The tree branch worth -10 bells. Like, you have to pay money for them to take it off your hands. That's what I would be if I were the Nooklings. $0.10. I bet it's worth at least like 100 bells. I don't know. Should we do it for science? Like, find another random tree branch and see what it is? Because I don't know if I really registered how much it was. You have to go to work early tomorrow, so you have to head out, Ginger? Oh, no worries. Yeah, do that. I regretted not getting enough sleep today myself, so don't be like me, Ginger. Good night, and thank you so much for being here. I'm glad this stream helped to turn your day around. That's really, really sweet to hear, Ginger. I loved having you here and really helped having you to talk to here. Good night, Ginger. Oh, and thanks for the good nights to Ginger. I'm sure she'll have a rough... I don't want to say that, though. Let's manifest a good retail day tomorrow for Ginger, but it is the holiday season. I love how I'm, like, looking for a tree branch right now and I can't find one. The one time, like, I want to find a tree branch. I guess I can shake for one. That is, like, one thing that you can do. Lucy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a cozy Thursday. What the hell? Did I just say Thursday for some reason? Alright, I'm not gonna comment on that. I got my boy into Animal Crossing, and now he's only obsessed with collecting everything he wants. All reactions, all personality types, full museum. We're completely different players, but he's inspired me to complete my museum. Oh, that's nice, Carrot, that you're both kind of inspiring each other, or having different playstyles, but enjoying the game in different ways. Stream Dad, big Vol fan. Whoa, 23 months? Man, resubs like that make me feel like a really old streamer. Thank you so much, Big Vol fan. For anyone who doesn't know, Big Vol fan is my actual dad, so... and he, like, watches on a console, so if he ever types in, like, a funny way, or just kind of emote spams, that's why. But, thank you so much for all that support. For subbing for that long since the beginning of my streaming journey. Oh my god! They're worth 5 bells! Timmy's not messing around. At least they accept him, though. I was afraid that, I don't know. I mean, they could just, like, turn you away. They could be like, no, I'm not gonna take your tree branches. But they give you, like, a nickel for them. The Animal Crossing equivalent of a nickel. Timmy's probably like, I hate you. Get out of here. Giving me a tree branch. Does this look like a tree branch establishment? But yeah, I love that story, Carrot Cake. How is your museum journey taking you? Like, how's that going? I like the idea of completing the museum, but I also have like 10 towns. So like, which one do I complete the museum in, you know? You feel wide awake because of a nap earlier, Cruel? I am the same way. I took a nap too, and now I'm just gonna be up until 3 a.m. I know it. Also, I kind of forgot what I was doing. Oh yes, we're gonna work on the area by my house, because this area drives me crazy. I hate this spot. Emmy, you were about to say Thursday? Yeah, it's like that came out of my mouth and I was just shocked with myself. Like, why did I say Thursday? Oh, and hi Flamingo! Welcome in. Happy Saturday. See, I said Saturday this time. For Australian people, it might be Sunday though. Yeah, Yuki. I can't even blame that on time zones. I'm pretty sure it's not Thursday for like anybody in the world. Maybe I could try some hedges? I don't know, I'm kind of nervous about this spot. You're a magical princess? Oh, thank you, Emmy. Let's check up on another magical princess. Oh, it's just like the side of her. Let me fix the cat cam so that we can get a better angle of Dusty when we want to check up on her. I could just be procrastinating doing this area though. That's what I could be doing right now. Oh. I'm so glad to have her back. I love her. I love her. Is that why you guys call him Stream Dad? Yeah, it is. I've told that a few times before, but I know that not everyone's here every second of every stream, so I think I'll try to start reminding people that that's why we call him that. Oh, you're on a PC for once, Stream Dad. No, I don't like the hedge there. IRL nickel equals tree branch. I know, 5 bells, that killed me. I wonder like how much a weed is worth. Maybe they turn the twigs into mulch. Mulch. That's hilarious. I hate mulch. It smells so bad. I always hate when like someone's doing a mulch nearby or we're selling something like mulch at work. Oh, you're making progress. You have half of your fossils and half of the insects and fishes. Recently got the tuna. Aw, that sounds really wholesome, like you're really getting into it and getting really excited. I wish you good luck on your journey, Carrot Cake. Sunday here in Norway? Oh, cool. I guess we're like a few hours away from Sunday. I'm on the East Coast, so it's like 10 p.m. here. The East Coast of the US, I guess I should specify. Dusty looking majestic. Yeah, she looks so round, curled up in a ball. Why do y'all think they like the like curled up in a ball pose? That looks really uncomfortable to me, but I guess cats are just super flexible, so that sort of level of flexibility doesn't bother them. Oh no! I'm already using a red mum near here. I can't do like a double red mum moment. Just can't do it. This is like my favorite Zelda song. I think it's like Fi's theme or something. It's my favorite one. Oh, you think weeds are worth more? The Nooklings like weed confirmed. I wonder what would happen if you put a cedar tree in that spot. Oh, like around my house? I don't think I really want to block my house though, that's the problem. We could try some fencing, maybe. This is my first time viewing your stream, but I wanted to tell you what a beautiful and infectious smile you have. Oh, thank you, Anna. Putting a big smile on my face. Thank you so much. I've been told that I have a contagious laugh as well when I start cracking up about something. Thank you, Anna. I am easily amused. And I don't think the country fence works there because I've got like too much fencing going on. Too much fencing. See, this little spot is tricky. Do you think I could do more of this fence and then that would look good? I guess it's worth a shot. Or more bushes? This song is calming. Yeah, Zelda has some good music. Cats are liquids, so it makes sense that they can bubble up. I'll see myself out. Yeah, they are really flexible, and they're like really good jumpers. Cats are pretty cool. I wish I liked this, but this kind of bugs me. So curling up in a ball, your theory is that it's for warmth. Our dog does it too. He's not the biggest dog, but I've always thought it was because of warmth. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it could be because of that. I sometimes don't really think about that because we're indoors and my cats are indoor kitties, so I figure they shouldn't really get too cold, but maybe they still get like little chills in the wintertime. When they curl up in a ball, sometimes they like cover up their nose with their tail or their arm, so maybe that's just like another thing for warmth. It's gonna be so satisfying once I figure out what I want here, but until then, it's just like really frustrating. Maybe I should just like stop overthinking it. It's not like any of this stuff looks super bad or anything. I should just like chill out. A seating area? Yeah, the problem is there's a seating area right here. Like, would that be repetitive? Maybe like a garden lantern. That's one thing I was thinking about. Like a nice garden lantern moment. Even though there's already one right here, but... Maybe a log? I feel like Bilbo is too fancy for like a random log outside his house, but I could see maybe barrels, because Bilbo does like his wine. So maybe we could have a barrel moment. Or like a little garden table or something. Like a... Oh, maybe that's what you meant by seating area, Posdio. Like, not like a bench moment, but a chair and a table moment. Ah, okay. I wonder if I could do something like that. Let's go in here and maybe look for tables and chairs. I love how I'm getting like my wig in my face here. Let me straighten this out. For anyone who didn't know, this is actually a wig, but my real hair is very similar. I just wanted the extra dark black hair for the Arwen cosplay. Okay, so antique mini table. That's more of an indoor table. Hopefully I can find one that looks more outdoorsy. I hate when my face is cold, but I live somewhere where sometimes it gets so cold the air hurts your face. Ah, I can just feel that, Mighty Owl. I can feel that. I've even heard that that's sometimes why some people wear like you know, a ski mask or whatever, and it's a shame that it has like a connotation with being sketchy because some people need it to like keep their face warm. Maybe in those sorts of areas it's seen as less sketchy though. A tree stump or a snack thing on a table. Yeah, Bilbo needs like a snack area. I actually really like that idea now. It's a shame I don't have all that new like amazing food item extravaganza of the update though, but we'll see if, yeah, maybe like a cake or a Berliner. Or some cream and sugar. I'm so picky when it comes to like putting items on tables. I could probably spend all day trying to figure it out. I've always really liked this tea cozy though. Oh, you live in an area where the air hurts your face, Lenore? One thing you don't mind about COVID masks? Ah, did the COVID masks actually kind of help you out, Lenore? I've gotten very used to masks and have kind of accepted it as part of my life now, but it does sort of bum me out that, like, when it gets really hot, like how sweaty it can get under the mask and stuff. Maybe I need to get like a special mask in the summertime that doesn't feel like that. Oh, I'm so nervous, like I want this to look good so bad. Maybe this isn't the right sort of table. How about like a wooden table? Or like a stool or something. Ah, Jazzy, thank you for the follow. Let's search under tables or stools here. Oh, hi Dig Up! I don't often make it to streams, but I saw the partner announcement. Congratulations, well deserved. Thank you! Yeah. It's settled in a little bit more now. I found out a few days ago, but man, it was really, really surprising for me and just really relieving after like so much time since I unlocked the path to partner. I unlocked the path to partner back in like March of this year, so there was quite a few months in between unlocking that ability to apply and then actually having it, and just to finally have it, it's a really nice feeling. Thank you so much, Dig Up. Let's try to make a wooden mini table. I've always liked those. Think that would work better than the garden iron stuff. I don't want to look sus. Maybe I can find a cute Animal Crossing ski mask that looks non-threatening. I love that. Maybe on Etsy or something. The bamboo lunch set is really cute. Ah, I like the idea of that. Do I have that? Oh, I do! I'm impressed with myself. Look at me. Okay, so how do you craft all those wooden items? I'm gonna get some of this out and cross my fingers. In the winter, I don't need a scarf anymore with my mask. Still want this pandemic to be over though. Cases have been really rising. Yeah, I've been disappointed to hear about the new variant and stuff. It really is a shame. Oh no, my pockets are too full. Why? Oh, and hi, Hammy. Oh, I'm happy to see you. I hope your week's treating you well too. Hope you've had a nice Saturday. Thanks for dropping by. feel like I should put on some Donkey Kong music for you. So we crafted a wooden mini table. I feel like the only thing that goes with that is probably the wooden chair. Oh, thanks for the recommendation, Posdio. I'll try to see if I can customize this stuff. Oh, Hammy! You knew what that song was and helped out Christina. Good on you. Okay, let's customize this to the dark brown, and then... Oh no. I always struggle with the tablecloth. Lilo, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. Ooh, the green tablecloth though. That's a possibility. Let's just try this now. Let's don't overthink it. It might not even look good. The wooden series is versatile. Yeah. It's a solid series. Very customizable. I feel like it's basically like the Alpine series from past games. Or from New Leaf. I remember back when the update hadn't dropped yet and we were looking at like all the update items and the Nintendo Direct for the update. I made a prediction that like all the New Leaf furniture would be in the update because I saw so many like old New Leaf items in the Direct, but I don't really think it turned out like that. We did get a fair amount of old New Leaf items coming back, but I don't think like every single one. I don't think like the Alpine one came back, for example. Oh no, I just want this to work so bad. You know me, I'm not a good furniture arranger, and I feel like this just isn't working. I might have to give up on this whole like seating arrangement idea. It's just not really turning out cute. Making a winter wonderland, and I'm conflicted on keeping Lionel on here. What's your opinion? You could probably find a better character than Lionel. Like what about Hans? But I don't know what personality Lionel is. Let me look up Lionel. So he's smug. Isn't Hans smug? Yeah, you could replace him with Hans maybe. That's the only smug that's like coming to mind right now that's very wintry. My favorite smug is personally Julian. And he's kind of blue. So you could go with Julian maybe. Let's just go with this. I'm tired of overthinking all this. And then right here, could try Green Mom. I do like this better than before, at least. I like it better than before. I'm not totally sure if this is what I want, but... And then maybe we could try another garden lantern nearby. You think the table would look good where the white hyacinth is? I think it might be too close to the garden wagon. You think so? I don't like that garden lantern there either, though. Furniture arranging is so tricky. It's like all based on vibe, pretty much. It can be really hard. And right here, I feel like I need some sort of flower. And then right here I need some sort of flower. And then I think this might be pretty solid. Have you tried the iron garden table? I did. For some reason, I didn't like it either. It like looked too fancy. And I don't like this white mum here, but my mind's kind of drawn a blank. Flower arranging be hard though. It's one of the hardest parts of the game for me. Quilson's a smug that fits everywhere. Aw. Good to see Quilson get some love. He's kind of a maligned villager, I think. Not a lot of fans of Quilson out there. We could go talk to him. Show him some love. I'll try the wooden table like one more time right here. I probably like it better there than anywhere else, but I still don't really like it. Think you always rock the flower arranging. Aw, thank you, Iris. So do you. You rock furniture arranging better than I do, I think. Let's try an orange flower and then maybe give up even if it doesn't look good because I'm losing steam on flower arranging. I want to take a break and go like chat with some villagers or something, or order the next batch of villager gifts. That was kind of fun earlier. I still have my super extra villager list open where I was doing some Christmas shopping for my villagers. So let's start the next batch. We've given one to Kiki, Broody. Oh, we could see if Pansetti is... Oh yeah, Pansetti we already gave hers. But we haven't given anything to Maggie yet, so let's give Maggie something. I have the lively plaid dress for Maggie. I hope that this is like a good enough search term. Ah, it is. So Queen Maggie will rock that. Oh my gosh, I have the same thing jotted down for Victoria, so I guess I'll just order two. They can be twins. And then Murphy's gonna rock some overalls because he's my farmer. That's my headcanon for Murphy, is that he's a farmer. Oh, you like the idea of Maggie and that, Iris? Yeah, me too. She's got a really lovely like gardening house, so I could totally see that. Oh, and hi Kindy, welcome in. I hope you've had a good day today, Kindy. I know you like Lord of the Rings, and we're in the Shire Island today. Oh, I was looking at these, wondering why they look so weird. It's actually this one that I want. So these red farmer overalls, they're for Murphy. And I guess we'll start doing repeats for a few of the villagers. Let's order something for Quilson. We're always giving Quilson a hard time. So Quilson, he actually likes things in beige. So I was thinking about this royal shirt in beige. Yeah, I think Quilson could rock that. How about Quilson, or did I brain fart and Quilson isn't on Bywater? Yeah, Quilson's on Bywater. You remembered correctly, Hammy. He's my smug. I picked out a lot of the villagers on Bywater for their villager house exteriors. And I have grown to love most of them. Quilson I kind of like jokingly dislike. I really do secretly enjoy him, but I give him a hard time. So Kiki... What is like the cutest thing for Kiki? Oh my gosh, I want to order her a frugal dress. I see that a frugal dress is on the list, and I feel like she would look so cute in that. Basically like a Kiki from Delivery Service. So we'll order that in brown for Kiki. Oh no, not this one. This one. I remember back in the day I ordered the frugal dress and wore it like pretty much every single day in my first island. And let's get another thing for Bettina. Bettina, I have down a colorful striped sweater. Oh, Hammy. He's a new Puddles emote. That dress gives Athalia vibes. That's really sweet of you to say, Iris. I feel like I got to know you the most when I was building up Bywater. But I've heard from you that you used to watch my Athalia streams as well. Okay, so Bettina has the colorful striped sweater in navy. Oh, okay. I could see her rocking that. I was nervous. But we are already at our order limit. I hate how I go to all the trouble to like search for the 6th item. And then I don't even realize it's the 6th item, so... Yeah. Rudy's wearing his outfit again! Oh, that means that he didn't put it in his house, because he was wearing the yellow hoodie. And then he went back to this. I'm so glad. When I saw that he changed out of this, I was worried that he had just put it in his house and he wasn't gonna wear it again. But look, he's still wearing it. He makes me happy in it. I think he really rocks it. I wish they wouldn't like ask me what's wrong with my face when it's just because I'm wearing some freckles and eyebrows. What do you have a problem with eyebrows with, Rudy? I know you don't have eyebrows, but that doesn't mean eyebrows are inherently bad. I guess cats don't have eyebrows. Sometimes I joke that Mittens has eyebrows though, because Mittens has these like really long hairs. I actually posted some pictures of Mittens on Twitter, so I want to show you all what I'm talking about the Mittens eyebrows. You all can tell me if you think that they are eyebrows or not. Oh, I'm glad you all like the Rudy outfit. I love him too. He looks so good. Okay, so let me show you all what I mean by Mittens' eyebrows. It's these things. Do y'all think that those are eyebrows? Because I think they look kind of like them. Or are those like his eyelashes? We can have a little poll. And we'll make it like 30 seconds or just like a minute. What a cute Rudy Patootie. I know, he looks so good. So let me know in the poll if you think these are eyebrows or eyelashes. And I wonder if Google has an opinion. Maybe I can figure out what these are later. Oh, their eye whiskers? Yeah, they're almost as long as his, whiskers on Mr. Mittens. I got like 2 pictures of him. Isn't he cute? He's such a cutie. And I took some of Dusty and Dora too. This is Dusty with a Ninja Turtle. You see, that's a Ninja Turtle. This is Leonardo. And this is Dora. She's in a ball. She looks so sweet. Let's get like 2 Dusties on one screen. Although, prepare, I feel like my webcam might show up here for a second. 2 Dusties! A sleepy Dusty and a wake Dusty asking you to rub her belly. But just remember, the poll, what you are voting on, is are these eyebrows or eyelashes? Oh, and hi, Ronnie! It's good to see you. How are you tonight, Ronnie? Hope you're having a good weekend. And Nyan Kit, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. What babies? Oh, thank you, Postio. I forgot to tell you, the reason I knew what color Dusty is because the kitten I'm getting is also a blue tortie. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Dusty's what you would call a dilute tortoise shell because she's got all the splotchiness, and it's interesting that they're called blue torties sometimes. That's really sweet that you're getting a Dusty kitty too, Bruschetta. So you can pretend that my Dusty emote is also for your dilute tortie. What was the response to the poll? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me fix that. I didn't see a response to the poll. How did it turn out? Did you all see a response to it? I feel like maybe the first option won, whatever the first option was. Do you know if Lane went back to Coven? They were changing clothes with their transformation wand a bunch. Oh, I know what that's referring to. I wish we got a clip of it. There was this fashion show we did for my 2-year streamiversary, and Cloudy was dressed up as a Karen. And Cloudy dressed up as Karen and kept saying, like, I want to speak to your manager. Have you all heard of Kids Bop? Like, she was just they were making all these jokes about being a Karen and Kids Bop and stuff. Eyebrows one? Oh, okay. The eyebrows one? So cats do have eyebrows. That's really funny. Cameo from Infinite Mittens. Oh my god. I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that so much. Good night, Postio. Thanks for being here. Thanks for spending a little bit of the Saturday night with us. Can I run my life story past you real quick? I'm working on my autobiography. Oh, another time then. Oh, silly Quilson. Wow, it looks super realistic, but it's fake, right? Where did they get the logs to make... Oh, right. What is Quilson on about? Like, what is he talking about? Is he talking about those fences over there? I don't know. It's part of why Quilson weirds me out sometimes. I don't really... He talks about weird stuff. But yeah, there's sweet Rudy, and here's another balloon moment. Aw. The balloon floating above the water. And as far as other areas to work on, there is this area over here. I'm not totally sure what to do with this spot. I'm not sure what it's calling for. And then there's this area above the town hall. I kind of struggle with areas like this. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. Thank you for the confirmations that eyebrows one. I wasn't really sure why OBS didn't show me that. Yeah, it was eyebrows. Oh, bruschetta, but you're asking about the context of the poll? It was about Mr. Mittens. He has like these white hairs above his eyes, and I've always been kind of curious about them. I think Dusty has them too, but less significantly than Mr. Mittens. So I guess if we're gonna continue working, I'll time travel back a few hours. Oh, I love how I'm always like accidentally taking photos when trying to time travel. Oh, you noticed the kitty eyebrows too, bruschetta? Let's see if we can notice Dusty's while we're on the black loading screen of death here. Because the black loading screen of death really do belong. See if we can see her eyebrows. See, she doesn't really have them as much. She might have them a little, but not nearly as much as Mr. Mittens. But looks like the loading screen is finally gone. There might be another one though. Oh, I love cats too, Roni. I think I see them. Oh, you do? It looks like she has a blue-gray eyebrow on her cream-colored side and a cream eyebrow on her blue side. Oh. Yeah, I see them when I look at her for real, but I couldn't really see it on the cat cam for some reason. Okay, so now I get to see what some of the stuff looks like that I was working on in the daytime. Yeah, there's something I don't like about some of these colors. It's really bothering me. Bothering me. Maybe I need some more of like, you know these flowers that are like in pots? I think they're called the anthurium plants. Maybe I could use some more of those. But yeah, this is definitely a challenging little area of Bywater. I don't know why I struggle so much with it. Let's take a gander out by the party tree for some serotonin. Love the party tree. I'm still pretty happy with this area though. I'm glad that we made this area look a little bit better today. And I thought about working on a bit more, like I thought about working on this blank area over here, but I feel like it's getting pretty late and I don't know if I have it in me to tackle more difficult flower arranging. As much as I love Bywater and I love this town and really want to finish it, I think sometimes the really detailed flower arranging takes a lot out of me. I wonder if like something like an elegant, or not elegant, if meadowcore or like English garden core, English countryside core, I wonder if that would be hard for me because flower arranging takes a lot of energy. It's a lot of thought to decide where each flower goes. Oh, look at King Rudy! I stan his new outfit. So I do enjoy this new chapter of Bywater where we give new outfits to everybody. Bywater looks amazing. Oh, thank you, Senna. It's good to see you. Hope you've had a good Saturday. I think we're gonna start to wind down today, and Lemon Lime, thank you for the follow. I'll try to figure out my stream plan for the next week. Hopefully next week I'll start my streams at like normal times, and hopefully I can start planning some like special event type stuff, because I know I have like a charity stream that I'd like to do in December, and I also wouldn't mind planning like some sort of official party celebration for unlocking Forgetting Partner. I didn't really have one planned right away because I didn't know that I would get it. I also didn't really know when they would get back to me. I know one of my streamer pals, Mori Kitsune, she had to wait to get news about when she would get Partner for like months, I think. Like she, I think waited like 3 months to hear back, but I got mine like a week later, so I guess they, you know, I didn't know when I would find out or if I would get it at all, so I didn't have anything planned, but yeah, I'll start to think about what I might want to do and all that good stuff. Keep in mind we have some new merch, and so if you want to celebrate getting Partner with some merch that helps support the stream in a stylish way, check out the link at Bonfire. I recently got some myself, like it just came in today. I can show you all if you want, like at the end of stream here. Let me just go get it, and y'all can look at Dusty's belly while I go get it real quick. You could also put it on your Christmas list or get it for Christmas, but here's mine that came in today. It says A Forest Life, and it's got like the little logo. You see how the logo's in the corner of my overlay there, the little tree stump? And it's got the traditional like Animal Crossing signatures, like the trees and the balloon presents. It's a shame that it changes everything backwards though. Oh, Anonymous! Wow! Thank you so much for the 300 biddies. I really appreciate it. Thank you for that support. That really means a lot to me. I like seeing the cat bus alert. Thank you for the 300 biddies, Anon. You've had a good day, Senna. A nice chill day at home after a busy week of traveling and catching up on grading and work. Oh, you do like grading and stuff, Senna? I thought you were doing like a research paper for your like grad school, but you do a little bit of teaching along with that? Oh, I'm glad you had a nice chill day at home. I feel like so much of my day was like napping. No, I'm not tired at all. Exciting. Yeah, there's one more design too. It's like a travel poster style design. I guess to show that one I could go to the Bonfire site. Rudy looks like an upstanding Hobbit citizen. Yeah, I'm trying to convert them all to looking like hobbits, give them like lots of overalls. Isn't that what hobbits wear pretty much, is overalls? I'm pretty sure Frodo rocks some mean overalls at some point. Alright, so this is the other one. This was supposed to be like my masculine shirt. Like you know, it's got the big, the bulky text and the travel poster style. And then this is the one that I was holding up a second ago, the circle design, and then we still got the first one. Yeah, feel free to check that out. I just wanted to hype that up on stream for a second, and yeah, I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me in Bywater today. Need this? Oh, yeah. I'll have to wear it on stream sometime. I'm not much of a t-shirt person though, ironically. I'm too whimsical for t-shirts. Oh, Roni, thank you for the biddies, friend. I appreciate it. Can confirm that the t-shirts are comfy. Oh, thank you for buying a shirt, Senna. Yeah, you got that green one, didn't you? Alright, well bye everyone. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna probably stream next on Tuesday. Yeah, that feels like so long from now though, but I guess I need a few days to unwind and plan for the charity stream and stuff like that. Alright, bye! Thank you all for watching. I'll see you around Discord, and feel free to check out my socials as well. I like to post on my Animal Crossing Instagram and Twitter the most as far as those are concerned. Thank you for an amazing time. Oh, thank you for being here, Mystica. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for all the support today. Alright, bye everyone! See you next time.